Hello everyone, I'm Tacit, and welcome to the Gems of War. Well, I guess more so our channel anniversary of 8 years. I was going to say the game's 8-year anniversary, no. It's actually the game's 10-year anniversary this November. And of course we've been playing since day one, but we've been making content every single week since 8 years ago. As of today. Today, 8 years ago, is when we posted the first weekly video. You know, like the one we did yesterday. And we've done it for 8 years straight, every Monday. But anyways, hope all you guys been having a wonderful, wonderful time. Let me just go move everyone to live chat, obviously. We will be doing a little bit of celebration today. We will have a ton of codes to hand out. One of the special ode codes as well. One for one of the old International Dog Day pets. I believe it was the War Corgi from, what, 2018? I think is the one we're handing out. Too bad there wasn't a pet from 8 years ago. Pets actually didn't even exist 8 years ago. So there wouldn't even be one to hand out from 8 years ago. Aside from that, we're going to be spending a ton of resources. Like a ton. Like so many tons, we might as well start with 1 ton. And by 1 ton, I mean 1 trillion tons. Because, where are we in the guild? Because... we are about to hit 1 billion. So I might as well do 150 million. We're already pretty much there anyways. Also, how's my seals not claimed? Here, I have some seals. Oh, really? I've done that few battles this week? We need to go do more battles. Well, it's only Wednesday, I guess. Anyways. Alright, let's go throw down... I was gonna say, I didn't do the dailies yet. Let's see. I think it's like connected to yesterday's battles where obviously we already finished everything. Like the campaign. But anyways, let me start getting into things. So, how are we going to get 1 billion gold from where we already are? We're going to do this. Just click this. And click this. And then you rinse and repeat. And for whatever reason, you can't see your gold from this menu. I am just now realizing. So I think I have to do this like 10 more times. Not too bad if we overkill it. I think we have enough glory to survive. Even after this, we're still going to have over 7 million. We'll be fine. But yeah, let's go donate 1 billion gold to the guild. Oddly enough, I didn't even plan it. It was actually the perfect week for this too. Whenever the glory troop is available for 300 glory, you can get the maximum amount of gold, as well as the other resources. The only one you get less of is the arcane trait stone. But obviously we don't really need the arcane trait stone. Also, I have completely lost all track. Also, let me go say hello to everyone. I haven't said hello yet. Alright, let's just assume that's enough. Okay, of course it's 1 off. Wait, hold all the things. You know, we could open some gold keys. You know how long it's gonna take to open that many gold keys to hit there, though? Never mind, scratch that plan. Let's just do the other thing one more time. Hold up. Wait. It's gonna take far too long to go do the other thing. Let's just click that one more time. I think we're good to go. Okay, there we go. Anyways, hello everyone! I start all the way from the top. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Mark. Hello, Chad. Hello, Defiant. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Tyrion. Also, thank you, Chad, for the $10 tip. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Isabel. Also, thank you, Tyrion, for the $5 tip. Greatly appreciate it. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Minnie. Hello, Ellie. Hello, yeah. Hello, Hovenosoto. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, yeah. Hello, Draco. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Sonny. Hello, New Type, and hello, everyone else. And by everyone else, I mean everyone who hasn't said anything in chat. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the continued support. Greatly appreciated. Of all kinds, likes, views, everything. Helps out a lot. Thanks a ton. Anyways, what are we doing? We are about to go dump 1 billion gold, or actually I should say 1 trillion gold into the guild. I mean billion. Wait, no, I was right the first time. Wait, what number are we up to? No, billion. We're about to dump 1 billion gold into the guild. Numbers, how they work. But, yeah, we're just going to do the rest. We're doing 150 mil. Technically, we need slightly less than that, but we're doing 150 mil. Slowly. One at a time. There's not a multi-mill option, is there? I just now realize this because I've never bothered dumping this much gold at once. We're almost there. There we go. Alright, 150 million. Let's go see all the tasks just all line up. How much is this? 150 mil. Where's the big task? Alright, this is all us. It's a whole screen of us. And yeah, let's see what the final result is. Do we get a mythic from it? And if so, which one? Over 1,000 glory keys. Alright, well, we want to see as well that's the end. Well, the end at the beginning. All those keys. I'm curious if we get a mythic from this. On average, we should see at least one mythic. Oh, and there it is. Yasmin's chosen. How convenient. But I was going to say, from 150 legendary tasks, you should on average see 1 or 2 mythics. Obviously, you can see 0. But yep, there's our 1 mythic. Unfortunately, not anything too good. Yasmin's chosen. But it is a mythic nonetheless. Now everyone in the guild has one. Yeah, there we go. And the key numbers were 1,138 glory, 405 gem, and 182 event, and 16,500 glory. And a bunch of knick-knack trait stones, and a mythic, and some legends we don't need. Anyways, there we go. Alright, that's one thing down. What should we go to next? Okay, next, let's go max out every weapon in the game. And then we'll go to the mythics a little bit later. So all we have to do for this is have it not be Leonis Empire, because I need that for the video, and I'm not even sure if I bothered doing anything with it. But we go to upgradable, and now let's go upgrade every weapon we haven't already upgraded. It should be pretty straightforward, as most of these are just click for the thing. Just gotta pay attention to which ones that are Doom weapons, so I don't accidentally waste a ton of resources, because I've already done that once. And hopefully we will not do it again. Also, when I say all weapons, I mean all weapons. I'm even going to upgrade the Mang. I deliberately did not keep it upgraded for like 5 years now. Just because of the slight delay that it has. Like, I'm talking slight. Like, we're talking like milliseconds. When you do its ability while it has perks. However, we use Mang so little these days that, yeah, I'm just going to upgrade it. We're going to upgrade truly everything. We will not have a single non-upgraded weapon, which means we will have not only every weapon in the game, but every weapon fully maxed as of tonight. Because we've already... Actually, that is true, right? We still own every weapon right now? Well, every weapon but 2. This one is because I didn't buy the current Kingdom Pass yet. I will soon. Especially with all the tips being given tonight. Gosh, thank you. But, and the other one is, currently unobtainable unless you spend like $5, which we'll just wait on, obviously. We get it for free on the next Midnight Kingdom event. So technically all weapons, but not quite all weapons. This one we can technically get whenever we want. I just gotta go get the pass. And this one we gotta wait until the next Midnight event. Otherwise it would have costed $5 or $10 from earlier. But anyways, back to upgradable. Where'd it go? Upgradable. Let me just save filter. There we go. Oh no, I'm under a troop tab. What am I doing? Hold up. Don't do that. Save filter. Oh, weapons upgradable. Save filter. Wrong category. Also, thank you a ton, everyone else, as in Mr. Z, for the $10 tip. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Happy anniversary from everyone else on the ignore list. How does that... Wait, people can actually leave likes on it? That's kind of funny. Your thing has 3 likes on it. Here, I'll give you a little thingy, too. I didn't even realize that because I actually can't leave likes on these. But yeah, yours has 3 likes on it. That's really funny. Everyone else in the everyone else category must be leaving a thumbs up on it. It is greatly appreciated. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Mod Mark. Hello, Tynos. Sorry, how do you say that name? Tanosis? Tanosis. You only pull out Mang when things get to... Yeah, Mang's honestly a really good weapon when progressing through the game. It used to be really meta back in the day. Still is for early game in Gems of War. Like, if you start a brand new account, you use it a ton. Because it's a really accessible, just like, auto-win weapon. Especially when you use Barrier on Brown Hero class with it. But there's just not that many use cases where you really bring it out these days. Like, later in the game. Weapons have just gotten power creeped so much. Not that that weapon's bad, it's just, it's kind of fallen off a little. Like, from the power curve. Like, you compare it to Wand, and they're two... Like, they do drastically different things, but one of them generally has value over the other. Yeah, I know, I'm not upgrading Bandit. I'm just doing the weapons. Hello, Sushi Ninja! Hello, Stacy! Hello, everyone else! Welcome. Hello, Jonian! Anyways. Let me go upgrade the rest of things. Alright, oh yeah, this is a mythic weapon. It feels weird upgrading a mythic weapon. I already thought I already had them all upgraded. Most of these are just like useless weapons we never really need. I'll use up all the major forgings first and see where that's gonna bring us, but I'm pretty sure we have enough major forgings without even touching our normal forgings. I'll touch the normal forgings if we absolutely have to, but I'm pretty sure 27 more of these orbs is probably enough. We'll find out in a moment. And after this, we'll go hand out the first code. It won't be the super shiny pet code yet, though. We will be handing that out soonish, though. And then after this, I don't know. What's the other big thing we were gonna go do? Oh yeah, I'll save that for a little bit. I was gonna upgrade at least 69 legends and mythics. We have enough to do 88, but I want to keep a few spears, so I'll probably do like 85. I want to say. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade about 85 legends and mythics. Also, thank you, Tyrion, again for the $5 tip. Greatly appreciated. He's making you look cheap, so you did another 5. Greatly appreciated. No worries. Any amount helps out a ton. Oh, so hello everyone for the 69 tip. Oh yeah, that one's definitely Lester. I don't even need to see the name to know that that's Lester. Also, thank you, Sadi, for the gifted as well as Lester, who's named everyone. Happy anniversary from everyone on the ignore list. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. It just happens sometimes, either because I forget to put on live chat, which I did remember to do this time, or because I just generally do not see it sometimes. There are some occasions where I'm ignoring it in the sense that you are saying things I cannot repeat on YouTube. But aside from those few situations, though they are more common than often than not, I do tend to see everything. Or even if I do, I still see it in that situation. I just don't verbally make mention of it. How many Doom weapons do we have left? Oh yeah, we're fine. For a second I thought we were going to run out, but then I realized, yeah, we definitely have enough. We've had enough for a while, actually. If we really scrap together all of our resources, I think we've had enough to do this for, like, since last year. I just haven't bothered. Oh, we're just saving it for the anniversary. We're going to be spending years upon years worth of these resources. Like, he's been out for, like, 2 years already. Which actually kind of insane it's been that long. Wait, no, not 2 years, sorry. Year and a half. Well, almost 2 years. Depends how you look at it. Wait, these new orbs aren't so new anymore. Like, they're still newish compared to, like, the entirety of the game. But, they're still in the relatively new category. Also, gosh, these forging orbs are so useless. They're good for new players, obviously, to, like, catch up. But, they are, like, worse than orange orbs. Wait, how's this weapon partially upgraded? Oh, yeah, this was another one I was keeping partially upgraded. Oh, we barely ever use Deathbringer. It's fine to finally max it. Oh, it's going to be painful to finally upgrade Mang, though, but we're definitely going to do it. 100% we're upgrading Mang. I'll do it one at a time just for Mang. We'll save it as, like, the very last one. Yeah, that one actually gets enchant. That's not bad. Honestly, anything that gets enchant as a weapons, honestly, has its use case here and there. At least we won't ever need to worry about a kingdom again being like, hey, you need to go upgrade something in order to go and get its benefits. Like, nope, we're one step ahead of you. Alright, let's go skip Mang. Mang definitely has to be last. 100% Mang has to be last. Oh gosh, Orb of Volpacia, that would have been the $5 money locked initially. It's not the actual $5 money locked weapon. It's kind of like the current Midnight weapon. Where, like, initially it is and then it doesn't. It's in that category. Which is why you wait, because eventually it's completely free. Plus they're pretty pointless anyways. Why didn't I already have these weapons upgraded? No real reason. I just haven't bothered going through all of them and clicking them. There are a few reasons why we didn't upgrade some of them, like Mang. Because they actually are slightly better unupgraded. But I think today is finally the day that it sees its final form. Even if that technically makes it weaker, but we're using it so few, like so little that doesn't even matter. It just adds like a very small delay to its ability. Whenever you add board control, especially to a weapon that has no board control naturally, it's a pretty hefty delay. Which I keep saying like it's only a few milliseconds. It's honestly closer to like 3 seconds of delay. even at 4 times speed. Because I believe it like creates a gem or destroys a gem or something. Would destroy a gem doing a particularly high amount. Which I believe is what it has, right? No, it creates 1 red gem. Honestly, that's not that bad. Alright, there we go. Mang has finally been upgraded. I kind of just did it all at once because I did it for all the other ones. But there we go. It has been done. Mang has joined with every other weapon into full weapon completion, ignoring these 2 weapons that will be upgraded in like a couple weeks. But ignoring these 2 weapons, and those 4 troops, they are now all maxed. Yep, there we go. Yep. There we go. Alright. Nice. Anyways, let me go leave a code. We'll hand out multiple codes tonight. How many, I do not know. But we'll just keep doing it, and some amount will be handed out. Maybe 5, maybe 8. Honestly, I kind of want to try aiming for 8. I think that might be a little overkill. But it is the 8-year anniversary of the channel, after all. But there's the first one. And of course, they give the same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. And thank you, everyone. Anyways, let me go look back in chat, because I feel like I missed like 20 things while upgrading all that. But yeah, Tyrion, thanks for the tip. Everyone as in Lester, thanks for the tip. Sani, thanks for the gifted, which Joni ended up getting. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Supernova. Let's see. Tesla doesn't just ignore people. He ignores weapons as well. Let's see. That's funny. Let's sell out Defiance. Now upgrade Pride Lands. I don't have the resources for it. I would if I could. But, we're missing, well, technically I could do 1. Oh yeah, whoever betted on did I upgrade the drivers or not? If you bet no, you are correct. I could technically upgrade Pride Lands by 1 tier. I can get enough red deets to make it level 19. I still can't 20 it though. Actually, that's kind of funny. I'm actually out of gold. I am actually out of gold. There's a really easy fix for that, though. It's called go back to where we bought everything else. Hello, I need another 1,000,000. Thank you. Gosh, how many of that cub do I have now, or the Corsair, whatever that thing is called? It is some kind of C alliteration. It was called the, oh no, it's just the main Corsair. I thought it was called the something, both starting with C. Oh, there we go. Anyways. Let's go, and what am I doing? I am upgrading Pride Lands to level 19. Unfortunately, I cannot go to 20 quite yet. I am missing, 7 red deeds. Goodness, maybe we'll have a red event soon. Alright, let's see. Oh, gift! Hey, Icarus gave us a tip of gems, thank you. So, oddly enough, we need gold right now. So, hello, Maximus for dinner. Say hi, welcome. Alright, so, what's next? I don't want to go do all of the troop upgrades quite yet. Because that's going to be one of the biggest ones. We could throw Vault Keys. Honestly, I might just start taking out dailies. I probably will be skipping the faction event, by the way, today. Which is kind of weird, because City of Thieves is actually a pretty good one to farm. So, you know what? Maybe we'll still do it. It's actually such a good one, and it's so free, too, because we have Rowan and a few other really good options. Never mind, we'll probably still do it. Yeah, let me go clear out some of the other dailies we haven't touched yet. Of course, we could trap first one. Nothing new here. Alright, obviously Stellaryx, as is the entire meta of the game right now. And will be until something happens with Stellaryx. Or something stronger somehow gets added, which I'd love to see that happen somehow. I'm scared to even concept what is stronger than, like, Stellaryx. Like, what troop... let's assume a world where Stellaryx does not get nerfed. What is the thing that replaces Stellaryx in the future? Like, you know how much power creep that's going to be? The thing that replaces Stellaryx as, like, the next best option in the game. Or, you know, being the best option above Stellaryx. You know what it's going to be, though? It's going to be basically Stellaryx with slightly less damage, but more loot potential. Because Stellaryx has one big flaw. Its loot rate is actually not that great. It's good enough to work. But compared to how, like, extra turn ratio you can have overall, it's relatively low at landing extra turn. The thing that makes it good is its absurd damage output. More so than its extra turn rate. Because its extra turn rate's pretty mediocre. It just makes up for that with damage so high that it doesn't matter. I don't have a way to drop that, do I? Really, all this board and we don't have a single way to go take that? Other than cascading a billion times? The Empower Stellarex? It already exists! That's what Triple Tuck Shotgun is Stellarex is. It already has Empower. Also, that's going to be scary when the next thing comes out. Because you know the next meta is going to be one troop with 3 Tuck Shotguns. It's not even going to include Stellarex. Oh, we got war coins today. I don't even need them anymore. Is one of our objectives to go to Adventure Board? It is not. Just go to Explore. I mean, yeah, Explore. Alright, let me go take out the thingy. Might as well grab these. I don't really need them, but why not? Iron Gut if he gets submerged when he gets damaged. Well, you can currently submerge him by using Hero. Yeah, Iron Gut was, like... he was not the first insta-kill added to the game. But he was the first one that set the precedence of what insta-kills are. Like, Megavore was the first of when we started getting, like, actual proper insta-kill options. But Iron Gut came a few months later. And basically became the standard of, this is what insta-kill is now. And then, since then, every single insta-kill option was not competing with Megavore. They were competing with what utility do they have compared to Iron Gut. And the ones that landed out on top, of course, were Zolgoth initially, and then eventually Catharix when he came out. And honestly, we don't really have too much else other than, like, those triple, like that triple threat in the current state of the game. It's either Catharix, Zolgoth, and or Iron Gut. We don't really run too many insta-kills that aren't those 3. While they do exist, like Megavore and such, those 3 just make up, like, 95% of the meta. Depending on coloration, depending on team comp, and depending on what you feel like running. Iron Gut can be inconsistent at times. Zolgoth has the backfire of skulls that can be dangerous at some points, especially with lower stats. Actually, out of all of them, it probably fends the worst with lower stats. Honestly, I would say Iron Gut is better at lower stats than Zolgoth. Because while his Devour rate might be a little bit lower initially, once you get your first Devour, everything just devours instantly, so it doesn't really matter. Apparently one of our objectives today is go to Explore. Sure, why not? It's actually relatively quick. You just have to Dust Devil for like a few minutes. So we shall. And then maybe we start working on the Gold Elites. I'm not sure if I want to do them all at once, though. Maybe we will. We'll see. Because we got to upgrade like 85 troops. I think we have enough to do 88. But I don't want to do all of them in case like a random absurd mythic comes out in the next few months. Or who knows, maybe they're dropping like 10 mythics next patch. You never know. I highly doubt it. Mythic Empower Queen Beatrix. Honestly, Queen Beatrix is good. It has this Stellarex problem in regard to its extra turn rate, though. It pretty much has a very similar extra turn rate to Stellarex. And that's problematic. What 8 years of resources have you spent so far? Well, not all of it's necessarily 8 years of resources. But it's mostly gold we end up spending. So we're up to 1 billion. So since we've made our guild around 8 years ago, we have finally hit 1 billion gold. Which I guess is an achievement, but also kind of sad that it took 8 years of playing this game to finally hit a billion. Though we easily could cheese it if we opened some other resources that gave hefty amounts of gold, like converting our glory, for example. But yeah, it took us 8 years to reach 1 billion gold. So that one technically was 8 years in the making. Then we had things like all of the weapons we finally maxed. Every single one of them. We've already had all of them for a while. But we finally went and maxed them all. And now we're going to go move on to the Gold Elite ones, which technically is only like 1.5 years of resources, but hey, they're still precious. Also, thank you, Cynical, for the tip. Happy anniversary. Saturday is 7 years for you. Nice. A lot of thanks to me for teaching you the game way back then. Glad to get up, Cynical. Been here the whole 8 years. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If none of you guys checked them out, I'm pretty sure all of you guys have, though, by this point. Yeah, definitely check out Cynical. He's still been doing stuff pretty regularly. I'll say hello, Bill Warhammer. Welcome, welcome. Well, check out Cine if you check out Orc Massage. Gosh, you really want me to go play that game. Has Lester actually convinced anyone from the Gems of War community yet to play Orc Massage? I'm actually curious in that regard. Or does he just like single focus me? Because I know for sure he's asked like Genki to. And I know for sure she hasn't. Alright, let's see. Objectives done, objectives done, objectives done. Oh yeah, we gotta do some amount of PvP today. Actually, today was the day I was gonna go grind like a ton of PvP. I guess we still will. Because I actually have triple buff today for PvP. So I'm probably going to run the hour buff. Plus have max magic. And then we just quick kill central because I'm not going to bother doing blue. There's no chance we're going to do 50% higher statted blue. Actually, I say that. The team wouldn't be any difference. It's just the enemy team might have more Submerge. But our team would still be one Takshaka double Stellarix. Like, it's not any different. It's literally going to be the same team. You know what? Maybe we do go to blue. I'm just gonna hate the enemy having 50% more stats. But it might actually be worth it, to be honest. Like, even if our win rate goes down, as long as we're winning more than half, we actually are still getting more points. We have to be winning, like, at least 70% for it to be worth it. And honestly, our win rate will be way above 70%. So even though it's gonna feel like we're gonna lose, like, once in every 5 battles, it's actually still gonna be more points than doing Central. Which is unfortunate. Anyways, let's start gold elite leveling things. So, what do you guys think are some mythics we should go do? Because we can do all of them. Like, we're talking, like, all of them. Like, all of the good ones, obviously. Not of every single thing in the game. Alright, let's start just going through the mythics. And if they're even remotely usable, I guess we go for the upgrade. And I'll just do it in alphabetical order. Alright, no, yes. You get upgraded. Alright, we can do about 85 of these. So we're just literally going to go in alphabetical order. And as long as they have any amount of usability, we will do it. Alright, Aquaria? Technically, yes. This is a very technical. But, it does... It might eventually get used occasionally here and there. Now that Submerge is getting better. 4 times Submerge, 100%. I'm actually surprised we didn't upgrade this in the past. I guess only pretty recently has Submerge become, like, ultra meta. Like, it's always had some use case here and there. But these days, oh gosh, do you need it? I was about to do Arachne Weaver, it's kind of already upgraded. Yavandra! I never upgraded Yavandra. She gains 666. The stats are actually useful. You're doing in alphabetical order. Got 15 left before golding all of them. Nice. Yeah, I think this brings us to... How many? I'm not even sure. 100 something. I'm not sure what our exact number is at this point. Champion of Anu. Honestly, I'm going to upgrade him just because he's the strongest thing currently available in Sword's Edge. And for no other reason than that. Like, I'm barely ever going to use him, but if we're ever forced to do Sword's Edge again, our whole team is just going to be Champion of Anu anyways. Obviously, all the Cosmic Dragons and Celestial Dragons that I haven't already done, or I should say Gem Dragons and Celestial, are also going to get upgraded. Consort of Darkness, honestly not a fan of him. He does gain higher insta-kill. But even under his, like, restriction week, I feel like I never run him, so I'm not even going to bother there. He's one of those where we might double back on. Like, if we find we still have gold elites left. Also, what's so nice about this is we don't spend any gold at all. This guy's kind of weak. Honestly, I feel like he still has a use case. Draclus I kind of have to do. Mostly because he's magic. Even though I don't feel like I'll use him too often, he'll probably come up in a Golvania event. And he actually does gain a ton of benefit from having 6 higher magic compared to not having it. Honestly, anything that's mage, we just should go upgrade regardless of its viability. Every mage mythic just gains so much benefit. Even if they're really average. There's a few exceptions to that, though, ironically, like the initial one. Also, hello, Beer Razor. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna have to agonize about meddling Zolgoth. Oh no, we'll meddle Zolgoth. Zolgoth's honestly not a bad upgrade. The problem with his upgrade, given how you use him, is he only gains a benefit if he's used in first slot or if like your whole team starts dying off. He just gets a weird distribution. I guess technically any amount of stats that he gets would kind of be weird in that regard. But he only gets value if he's in first slot or your team starts to die. So it's very situational if you get any value from him being deleted. But he does technically gain a benefit. It's just not a big one. Like if you're using him enough, you'll eventually get benefit from it. You might eventually kill thing one turn quicker. You might eventually survive a hit that you weren't going to otherwise. But you would have to play like hundreds of battles with Zolgoth before you get even one battle where him being gold deleted mattered at all. It says on your stats for total time played on Gems of War, it's 440 or 244 days in all those hours. Not sure how much that works out to be because you know you've played the game for more than a year. How many hours is that? That's like what, 5,000-ish? It's like a little over 5,000 hours. I'm not good at like day to hour, hour to day conversions. It's like slightly over 5,000. Oh yeah, we should go upgrade Fallen Validus, the best mythic in the entire game. It's gonna be like the one mage we don't upgrade. Flaming Ani. He's honestly not horrible. I just hate using him. But I have to upgrade him, he's not bad. We're gonna have to do a double take with lower standards. Because I'm actually gonna have like half of these remaining. But then again, we're not even halfway through alphabetically. Because I've only used 17 so far. And half of them have been on the Gem and Celestial Dragons, which we're upgrading all of them anyways. Oh, so hello, HP Gameplays. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I've been doing pretty good. Everything's been great. Oh, the true damage guy. The only thing that's been kind of annoying this year is getting all my dental stuff done. Like, that's been like a several month kind of ordeal. Luckily, it seems to all be falling into place and should hopefully be done in the next month or so. At about half the total cost that I thought it was originally going to be. So overall, not too bad. Oh, good. We finally get to upgrade these two. Yeah, Ani's good. There's just so many other mana accumulators I'd rather run. It reminds me a lot of Possessed King in that regard. Like, it's an absurdly good mana accumulator, but I just feel like never running it. There's so many other options these days. For both. Oh, did we upgrade Ironhawk? That's kind of funny. I've never upgraded Ironhawk. In all fairness, in every team comp you ever use Ironhawk in, it is 100% pointless to have him max. But hey, it gets a cool little gold border next to him. That's worth maxing him over. That's something else to consider, too. You're not maxing them because you need their stats. You're maxing them because they get a cool little gold border. Gotta think of the cosmetic overlay. Honestly, King of Ravens, I don't use it that often. It's not bad, though. King of Ravens is a very absurdly situational mana accumulator that does skull spam and mana accumulation. It is such a niche troop that you're almost never going to use, but it's actually really good in some contexts. Obviously, we've got to go for the Carandera. I think I already upgraded Enrage Carandera, and if not, I definitely need to go back for it. I'm pretty sure we already upgraded it. What did I miss in chat? Waiting for Tacit's top 140 mythics to gold medal? Gosh, if you have that many, you just start gold medaling everything you see. Do I still have that cough? No, I still have a little bit of a cough. Seasonal allergies still been picking up. Luckily, it's normally only like near the beginning of a season. But give it a couple weeks, it'll probably be completely gone. It's mostly because of the pollen and everything. Speaking of which. Oh, you know what else we need to go do? I need to go bronze medal everything. You're already down to troops in legendary? Oh gosh. Alright, this was Web. I almost forgot this thing exists. This is Web, Yasmin's Chosen. You remember that mythic we got at the beginning of stream when we threw down like $1 billion gold at the guild? This is the web version of that, which honestly does have its use case just because there's a lot less ways to web. But not to enough of a degree where 6 scatter damage means anything. Ooh, we gotta upgrade Megavore. The OG insta-killer. Back when insta-kill became a natural thing you could do in the game. As a proper strategy. These days you're basically never using Megavore unless you're like under, what, Blackhawk restriction or whatever it is. But, you know, he's still useful in that context. Consort of Darkness. Do you guys remember when she was good? And then nerfed Rogue Spider into the ground, either intentionally or unintentionally. And then she became just as useless as she always was. She's still the best bleeder in the game by far. Like, compared to the next best option, there's nothing else that can bleed in the entire game compared to how well she applies for bleed. The problem with bleed is, there's just no use case for it, really, at the moment. Like, there's no good synergies for it. Like, even if they add boost ratios, they gotta add true damage boost ratio. Because just adding physical damage boost ratio doesn't work well with bleed, of course. Or with her damage distribution. Comment above on Catharix. Catharix gold medal? Did I not do it? Wait, did I not gold medal Catharix? I'm pretty sure I did. I'll go back if I didn't. Back in the day, I might have gold medaled Ferris Ra, but these days, back when, before these things even existed, it might have been worth it to upgrade Ferris Ra. These days, not much of a use case for him, unfortunately. He's kind of been replaced with Iron Gut, ironically. I mean, not Iron Gut, I mean, well, him too, I guess, technically. I meant to say, Iron Hawk. Queen of Sane, you're pretty useless. You are actually kind of useful these days, even if you're only gaining 3 scatter. Ever since they nerfed Journey Troops into the ground, this actually ran pretty often instead of the Journey Troop there as your mana accumulator. His damage is relatively low, so 6 extra is kind of nice. Oh, Rafamon, he's really situational. But he actually has Cleanse Skull Spam. It's actually unique only to him. Well, that and Hero Weapon, I guess, technically. But oddly enough, Divine Ishbala used to have it. Back when it was actually, like, broken beyond belief. Back before it got, like, triple nerfed simultaneously. They still need to give it its 50% mana start back. It's so weird that it doesn't have it. Oh yeah, we definitely gotta upgrade Sacred Treasure. That's too strong of a troop to not upgrade. Honestly, that'd be the funniest flex in PvP. Is if we go try winning Central with 4 max golded Sacred Treasures. Scorpius? Does Scorpius even need damage? Like, in any situation you're using him, he's just double killing and a double kill. He doesn't even utilize damage. I guess he utilizes stats to not die. So, you know what? I guess we'll upgrade him. Why not? Like, he doesn't utilize the damage he gets, but he utilizes the durability he gets from that. Which is almost none. Ishbala, I'd almost never use this, but yeah, we'll upgrade her. Do Sacred Treasure? Honestly, I'm almost tempted to, just for how trolly it is. We'll see. Let's see. I want to make sure we get all the, like, the definitive good. We're actually going to use it ones upgraded first. Yeah, we might upgrade Sacred Treasure just for the fun of it. Like, quite literally the most useless one out of all these. We can go max gold level. Actually, you know one reason I might actually not do it? I do need to consider kingdom upgrades. And one bad thing about Sacred Treasure is it does not actually count as a kingdom upgrade. There's one thing to keep in mind way long term is we do need 20 gold elites for every kingdom. And having some mythics and kingdoms that are relevant will be helpful. How many more do we have left? Wow, we haven't even used half yet. That's actually kind of surprising given that we're all the way to T. We do need to get a little less picky, apparently. Oh, wow, we never upgraded Great King. But in all fairness, he doesn't even gain any magic. Oh, no, he gains 3. Wait, that means... Wait. I never upgraded Grey King despite him getting 3 magic from being upgraded. I'm actually surprised I didn't do that around the time when PvP came out. Though in all fairness, that was also around the time we got Stellaric, so there wasn't really much of a need to. There's another weird one that hasn't been upgraded. The 666 extra stats for Lord of Slaughter. He benefits heavily from those, as he actually uses each one of those stats. Onyx Giant, very situational, but honestly, well, he only gains magic, though. It's actually kind of weird. I wish he gained durability. Alright, we're halfway done. There's just so many T's. I think T might be the most common letter here. Just because all the things have the in their name. Actually, how many thes are there these days? How many mythics are there that are just called the something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. There are currently 13 the troops in the game. That's a lot of thes. That means like 7% of every mythic in the game starts with the. Which I guess saying like that, it's actually not that many, but I don't know, that's still a sizable amount. Oh, we never upgraded Tina 9000. That's actually kind of surprising. There's a time we were using a lot of Tina 9000. In all fairness, it doesn't gain that much of a benefit for being upgraded. You know, it's better than nothing. We have like 30 left. We're gonna need to get a little less picky. We're gonna have to go through a second wave where we lower our standards by a ton. Ah, War, the first original OG mythic. Honestly, I gotta do it just because he's the original. Oh, wait, but he's not even from a kingdom, though. Oh, well, too late. I already started. He's from Apocalypse. I should avoid trying to do those as well. But we gotta do it. He's the OG mythic. We can't not go for it. But for the same reason we don't really want to upgrade Sacred Treasure, he's also kind of pointless to upgrade. Voice of Orpheus? Yeah, I guess we could. I personally don't use it much as a cleanser, but it is a pretty good utility cleanser. I use it like maybe twice a year when there's Guild War. Let's see. Hey, we got Will Nisha earlier. Maybe we should go upgrade her. No, she gains like no benefit from it. Alright, well, that's our first wave. Alright, now to go through the we have much lower standards now wave of upgrades. Let's see. What's not upgraded that we could see ourselves actually physically putting onto a team sometime ever? Okay, this guy. Like, this guy we're barely ever going to use, but the next time we have a restriction for Darkstone, I might use him in Underspire. Let's see. You technically gain an okay amount of damage, assuming this is magic. Which I think it is. Yeah, it is. Alright, just have some amount of magic in it. Like, the way he scales with it's actually not too bad. Doomclaw. If we're ever forced to have to do our Skea, we technically will bring out a Doomclaw. There is another better option that's less RNG based from that place. But if we don't mind dealing with RNG, he's actually really good. Fallen Valdis is horrible. So we should go upgrade it. Gargantar too. You're gonna make it sound like I'm going to use these troops at some point. I know, right? It's probably the funniest joke about how upgrading half of these. It assumes we're actually going to use them. Like, ever. Even a single time. Medusa technically has Stun Curse and has true damage. She actually gains an okay amount of benefit. If we really want to go stun curse with only 1 troop instead of 2, I could see us using her. Very situational that you would need to do that, though. Honestly, I should upgrade Mother of Darkness just because, even though she's a lot less viable these days, there are some situations where you're still forced to have to use her. Particularly Rogue. Like 4 times Rogue team right now is actually pretty heavily based on either her or the under insta-kill troop. Just for nostalgia's sake, I gotta upgrade Fair Shra. I don't think you would ever use him in the current state of the game for the most part. But who knows, maybe it'll be a meta soul boost ratio team in the near future. I'll bring it out for that. Similarly, I feel like we should go for the Nefertani. It's a pretty similar use case to Medusa. Except you have to cast to actually make it work. And having her upgraded, it makes her cast slightly less relevant by barely anything. Scroll Reborn? Isn't this the better one? Yeah, this is the better one. I'm gonna upgrade this guy. This is the one that's actually usable. Out of the 3 scroll troops, this is the one that isn't horrifically bad. Yeah, what's left? His Succubus Queen from last weekend. We're running out of things that are useless. Oh, so after we finish these, we'll go hand out the Super Mega Special Code. Okay, I think I've officially upgraded everything that's even remotely relevant. Do we go bronze everything now? I think I might just hold off on the bronzing. We already know we have enough to upgrade them all. I think it's just going to make it really confusing to figure out which one's bronze and which one's gold. Like, obviously the bronze icon's different than the gold icon. But it will still make it confusing. But yeah, I might just save the rest for future mythics then. How many do we have right now? 25? Gosh, there's still a lot, though. I'm running out of mythics that are even remotely usable ever, though. I don't know, do we go through a 3rd wave where our standards are even lower than low? Where if we think there's even a single case we might ever use it into a team that it gets upgraded. The only problem at that point is then we'll need to do more than 25. Like, if we lower our standards any further, we have to upgrade like 50 more. Is Hatter and Scroll worth doing? I guess I might occasionally use Fountain. Yeah, I'll do Fountain. And I guess I'll do Hatter and Scroll. I personally prefer Scroll Reborn, or whatever that one Doomskull one is called. Yeah, the other one technically gets some use case. I personally, like, never use it. But Hatter and Scroll is not unusable. It's just a lot more situational. Oh, did I just hit the wrong one? No, that's the right one. That's the double converty one. What do I consider the best troop in the game? Oh, definitely Stellarix right now. It's not even close. Like, Ironhawk is good, but it's good in a different way. Stellarix is just definitively the strongest troop in the game. Even though it's not the best troop to use everywhere, it is the best troop. Similar to how Ironhawk's not the best troop to use everywhere. But it's still the best thing for farming loot. Alright, that might be all of them for now, I think. Because I do want to keep some spears for obviously future content. But I'm happy with where we are now. And if we find there's something we need to upgrade later, we have so many spears that we can just upgrade it on the spot as we need it going forward. So yeah, I think that's good on the elite levels. Plus, if we ever need to do it for a kingdom upgrade, we can also do it then. Yeah, true. I actually should do Ketris. I figured I wouldn't use him ever since we got the other option, but honestly, Ketris is probably worth it. I was considering it when I was going over him the first time. And even the second time. Yeah, we'll do it. He's pretty old meta, but him having more stats is very beneficial for what he does. As he boosts ratios from every stat he gets. Alright, there we go. Okay, it is time. Are you guys ready on the redeem code claim? Because this one has very few claims, and there's currently 70 people watching. And this thing could probably go within like a single minute. So are you guys ready on the redeem code section? Because I'm about to post the special pet code that I believe has slightly less claims. Not sure how many, but less than a normal code. All right, are you ready? Also, goodbye, Mr. Insane Witch. Hope you have a good night. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you guys should be able to see it in chat now. There it is. Go, go, go. And also, if anyone could claim it for me, thank you. Yeah, that code should be the War Corgi. This guy. Where is he? War Corgi, this guy. The 2018 International Dog Day pet. But if any of you guys don't have that, claim that code. Quick, go, go, go. Let's see, did anyone get it for us? Yeah, there it is. 1 War Corgi with some food. There we go. Oddly enough, that's not enough for me to get a level. I still need 1 more War Corgi. Hopefully we'll return again at some point. Don't even have enough to ascend him once. That's mostly just to get the copy of it so you can, you know, have in your collection. Actually, what are we missing for pets? Are we missing anything? I think I'm only missing the PvP pets. Oh, there is one pet I'm actually missing that isn't a PvP pet. I'm missing the Takshaka pet. Remember that really broken thing? They sold the pet for $5 and I wasn't going to buy it, so I've been waiting it out. The guild has gotten a Takshaka once or twice, I've just never been on when it happened. Oh, so hello, Rob. Hello, Andre. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, DFS. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's the only pet we're technically missing, not counting PvP pets. I'm still not sure what I'm doing with all my seals for PvP. I'm kind of waiting till next patch when they add a bunch of stuff with it. Also, that's not the end of us handing out codes, by the way. We'll still have at least a few more. I think we'll do 5 tonight. I kind of want to do 8, but I'm actually running a little low on codes. Well, we'll probably still do another at least 3 of them. Who knows, maybe we'll still do 8. I think 8 might be a little overkill. Also, thank you, Defiant, for the $10. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so, let's go do something now. I feel like we played barely any battles, and you could tell because we're not even done with, like, kill 100 troops yet. Alright, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we do, Underspire today? Or not Underspire, should we do, Faction today for City of Thieves? I could always do Rush Method as well, but then we don't get all the good side loot. Because I'm definitely going to do a bit of the PvP grind, because we have, like, triple boost today. So today's, like, the day to go do PvP. And I'm probably going to do it on blue, too, since we have one of the good colors to go do it on. Blue and yellow would be our best options. And we have access to blue. Technically, purple's good, too. Check the kingdom upgrades. Why, did I get something? Why, did I get a star somewheres? I don't think I did, anywheres. If you mean that for gold elite levels, yes, I can do it based on that. But it'd make more sense to do it as we're getting them done. Or, you know, as they get to that point. Pure Delve or Bust. We're definitely not going to do Pure. There's nowhere we're going to 500 and doing Pure Faction. Yeah, I might just run it normally. Because honestly, we have a pretty free team this week. Which, of course, we showed in our weekly video that we've been doing for 8 years straight. And that was this one. That's pretty standard Ruane team. I don't know, when it comes to those weekly videos, by the way, would you guys rather have, like, more variety for the teams, but they might be slightly weaker? Or do you just always want to see whatever's meta for them? Because I do a mix of both from week to week. Obviously, this week we went for meta, of, like, you know, whatever's your strongest. Because I'm not sure if you guys like, if it's, like, the same team almost every single time, but it's, like, the best team we can run, or if you actually want to see, like, different stuff there constantly. Because I try to do a mix of both. Like, I try not to show the same thing every single week. But I also try to show whatever's the best thing. Which is definitely this team for this week. But there's so many other weeks where this is also the best team you can run. And then we're just showing the same team for like 2/3 the week. Because I never know which one to do. Because if I keep doing whatever's strongest, I feel like I keep repeating teams too much. And if I try getting creative with it, it's just definitively worse than whatever the meta is, just by default. Because obviously it has to be. If we're changing it from whatever the best is, we'd automatically be making it worse, even if it does work. Like, obviously it's still a coherent team, it's just not as good as whatever the broken meta is at any given time. Also, thank you, Rob, for the continued support. Greatly appreciate it as well. Thank you, everyone. Helps out a ton. And all the tips today will help go towards dental. You actually got to go take some money out of the bank later. Because even though I've gone through most of my dental expenses, I think I still have like another 1,000 to go through. Because I've been paying in cash every single time when I go there. And I actually gotta take some more money out of the bank. And that's actually where all my tips go to on YouTube, oddly enough. Anything I make from the channel just goes straight to my savings account. Which then eventually goes into a CD or some kind of other investment for later. Or to medical expenses as far as this year is concerned. Normally it goes to some kind of investment. I always invest in like really safe things. Because obviously doing something like YouTube, you don't have something like a 401k or similar things. You gotta do it all manually. You find it fun to see other people's troops used than normal? It's all the same. Actually, that's something we haven't done in weekly videos for a while. We generally don't actually show any of the teams in battle. The reason I've cut it in the past is mostly because it bloats out the video even longer. Like, let's say we use 3 teams after doing everything we normally do in a Monday video. That video just got like 10 minutes longer. And already averages like half an hour. I used to do it back in the day, but I've actually cut it in recent times. Unless it's some kind of like really new mechanic. So thank you, Beer, for the $5 tip. Also, YouTube says it's your 20th super chat. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Check out the other kingdoms for other color deed books. Oh yeah, true. I could go check all the colors. The reason I haven't done that yet, though, there's actually a reason I haven't done some of the other colors. I'm still trying to figure out which colors I want to go for. But yes, I can still do yellow, and I can still do brown. The reason I haven't yet is I actually haven't determined what yellow or brown kingdom I want to upgrade. But it's actually deliberate that I haven't done that yet. Because even tonight, I don't know which ones I want to do. But yeah, the reason I haven't done yellow or brown is because I'm not sure what yellow and brown to do. It's the only 2 colors that I technically could go for a kingdom upgrade on. I just haven't made the determination. Or just kind of hoping that they had like a magic yellow or brown kingdom or something. Which is very unlikely, but you never know. Do a vote? A vote on what? Oh, hello, Gina. Welcome. Hope all's been well. Level the ones that have higher progress. Yeah, we could go upgrade the ones that are closer to 30 star. Actually, is there any yellow or brown kingdom that's currently 30 starable? I don't think there is. Wait, meta or variety you think is the vote? Yeah, I'm not sure what the vote is for. If someone could clarify what the vote is for, then we can vote. Also, thank you, Isabel, for the continued support. Greatly appreciated. Happy channel anniversary and many more. Thank you. Yeah, I think Isabel might be our longest held member, because I think I started memberships around the time that around that time. See, I think Isabel has been the longest active member on the channel, as far as keeping it up like literally forever. Because I'm pretty sure we started channel memberships 51 months ago. We would have started them even earlier, but yeah, she's been going the whole time. How many years is that? It's like 5 years. Well, a little under 5 years. It's like 4.5 years. That's how long we've had them. Which means we've only had it for like half the channel's lifespan. I didn't have them initially for... I don't remember. I think I didn't apply for them. Like, their system for it was a lot weirder when it first came out. But eventually they made it that, like, literally anyone who's monetized could easily do it. Because it's a lot more complicated to get memberships for your channel when it first rolled out. But they made it then so easy that you just click a button. Because before you had to like apply for it, get approved, everything else. Nowadays you just click a button and you're it's up, it's good to go. Like it's literally a button press of enable or disable. You have to set up a few other things too, but you don't have to go through like an approval process or anything. It's kind of funny because they made some things harder to do and some things easier to do, like through YouTube. And that's one of the things that actually got easier to do over the years. Oh, Isabel, you started Gems of War around the time we pretty much started the channel. That's kind of funny. Because that would be 8 years ago when we actually started the channel. That's really, really funny. I never even realized that. You started literally the same month we basically started this channel. I never actually realized that. It's kind of funny. So, Isabel, have you actually been watching us since the beginning? I guess so, then. Oh, you know why I might not remember it? Didn't you used to use a different name before Isabel? I think that might be why. I don't remember your name from like 8 years ago. Because I think for the first year or two, you were using a name that wasn't Isabel. Maybe in the first 3 years. Yeah, you're using some other name. That's why I never thought you were like here all the way from the beginning. Because I forgot, you actually name changed after a couple years or something. Ah, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, okay, I remember now. That's what I thought. Yeah, you've been here like the whole time then. Also, there's probably some lurkers watching us right now that might have been here since the beginning too. I remember a couple years ago, which I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, when we did like a giveaway thing through like one of those bot things that you could add to your channel. And someone ended up winning who was like subscribed since like the beginning of time of our channel. Like I'm talking like the OG 1000. Like back before we even started, like the 8 year ago. Like the original 1000, like before we even like started the channel. Like there was someone from that who was still watching us. Like the OG 1000 from before we technically even started the channel. Because we started the channel at about 1,200 or 1,300 subs or somewhere around there. Because we still have some videos posted on the channel. I just considered the start of the channel when we started doing the weekly videos at 100% consistency every single week. But we did technically have some stuff up before then. There's just no schedule or anything to it. It was just like once every like month or few months we just post something randomly. Oh, so after we finish off faction, we'll go hand out another code. That'll be what, our third? I think we'll aim for 5 today. And then we'll hand out the other 2 while we go do PvP. I guess maybe we'll even do more than while we're doing PvP, because today's going to be our big PvP grind. I think I'm even going to throw the extra hour boost, which means the stream's going to go for quite a while then. Because obviously doing the hour boost will take at least an hour, as it would imply. You've been here and there since 2017. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, we've had quite a few people here for like ages upon ages. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, Val Raven. We need those things. Actually, I only need one more. Now we're good to go. Now we don't need to worry about them running away. Alright, hopefully we get in 3 more sections. This place has pretty okay multiplier. And by pretty okay, I mean actually insanely good. So we should easily be able to make it without having to spend an extra 30 gems, which is nice. So thank you, Supernova. Just notice your other comment. It's still kind of crazy that we've been doing this for 8 years. I still kind of want to start branching out here and there into other games, though, occasionally. So if you ever see other random stuff on the channel, definitely feel free to check it out occasionally, I guess. Or just smile and wave and leave a like on it and then just click off of it. Helps out a lot as well. We'll be experimenting here and there. As this has always kind of just been a gaming channel, not necessarily like a Gems of War channel. Obviously, it's basically turned into a Gems of War channel over the years. Oh gosh, why did he gain some birds? That's unfortunate. What's my favorite game to play these days? I don't know. I kind of switch from things to thing these days. As far as what am I playing most right now that isn't Gems of War, it's definitely old school RuneScape. Which I've been playing sometimes over the years. Actually, near the time when we started this channel, I was doing it some. We actually had a couple videos that got to like a couple 100,000 views too at the time. But, yeah, old school RuneScape, I would say. I played it quite a bit over the years. I played it a lot when I was a kid. Then we played it, as far as the duration of this channel existing, we played it a lot from like 2017 to 2018. Then I stopped playing it for forever, and then I started playing it again last year. I haven't really covered much on it other than a few live streams, though. I've been meaning to cover things that can kind of reach more of a general audience with it. That are just really specific guides. For things that no one covers. Is this one of the ways that our channel actually started? Which is something I've really been doing lately. Just covering random guides for any game we've been playing. That just seems like it has a gap of like no one really covering it. Because that ended up happening with Tears of the Kingdom. And they kind of popped off like crazy. Because for whatever reason, every like Zelda YouTuber in existence was not really covering Age of Calamity. And we're filling like every single hole that wasn't being covered. I haven't really done that much for games recently. Really should. Like, we should have done that with Power World. I just didn't bother getting around to it. Obviously, it's too late to do anything with Power World now. The game's dead. Like, it's not dead. But as far as the internet is concerned, it's dead. It's in that category of player base right now. Oh, so we're still doing Power World tomorrow, by the way. It'll probably be the last Power World we do for a little while. They'll be doing Played Up this Saturday, hopefully. So I'll still be doing something co-op with Isabel, Genki, and Cookie. What's my highest viewed video? I think it was a random glitch showcase that I just did casually. It's really weird. The few videos that are the most viewed on my channel are some of the most low-effort stuff I've ever done. But my most viewed video, I believe, on my channel is showcasing a glitch that was in the early days of Stardew Valley, a game I haven't played in like 8 years now, or 7 years, however long it's been. Yeah, it has to be 7 years. It's a game we haven't played in like 7 years, and between one of the streams, I was just like randomly covering this glitch, where you could like skip time and go like infinite floors in one of the main pieces of endgame content in the game at the time. No clue what it is these days. But at the time, it was like the piece of endgame content in the game. And there was a glitch that basically let you go like infinitely down. And yeah, I got like almost 300,000 views or something. But yeah, it was one of my most low effort videos I even covered for the game. Yet it got like 1.5 billion views. Not literally, but you know. Got absurd viewership. It's kind of weird because some videos I put... It's one of those things that's really strange with YouTube. Like the effort relative to reward ratio. Because there's some things you could spend like dozens upon dozens of hours on, editing it down, everything else. And it can get like 1,000 views. And then there could be something you do like literally low effort, just post it in the heat of the moment when something's a little bit more popular. And then it gets like 1 million views. It's just so weird. Like, I don't want to become like a follow trends kind of channel though. Like, whenever the next big thing happens, you just like post a billion videos on that thing, then completely abandon it, and then just go to the next thing, and then keep doing that over and over again. Like, that would technically be the statistically highest way to break through the algorithm. You just cover whatever the most popular thing is for the week. Cover it literally for that week, and then move on to whatever the next thing is. I never wanted to be a channel like that, though. Like, we have done that for some games. It was, like, really high on our interest rate. But, I don't know. Otherwise, we haven't really bothered doing that. It does remind me, honestly, we should go revisit Stardew Valley at some point. Though, honestly, I kind of want to go stream onto the channel the games that Stardew Valley is based on. Stardew Valley is based on the OG Harvest Moon games, back when they were actually good. It's what inspired the Stardew Valley to be created. I kind of want to go stream those OG ones, because honestly, they're actually pretty good. I'm not sure how well they hold up these days, but they were actually pretty good. For the time. These days, with how many farming sims are these days, they probably look so dated. But for their time, they were, like, revolutionary. And honestly, Stardew Valley is kind of in its own category in that regard. Like, these days, Stardew Valley is a pretty average farming sim game. But it came at a time when there wasn't really... Like, when Harvest Moon basically fell off, and there was no one really filling the gap. And then Stardew Valley came around and basically reinvented the genre. Well, not really reinvented. They basically just took everything from Harvest Moon and made it pixelated. While adding a few quality of lives here and there. What game have I liked a lot and never played? You mean on the channel or just in general? Like, never streamed to the channel or just never played ever? I'm trying to think, what would be my favorite game that I've never, ever actually played? I'm not sure, because generally speaking, you would obviously try to play any game you really like. So I'm not sure what that would actually be. I'm trying to think of, like, what game that could be. That I, like, really, really liked, but just never bothered to play. Oh no, this is just a weird category, because generally anything you really like, you would have liked enough that you would eventually play it. So I'm not sure of a game in that category. There's quite a handful of them that like, haven't streamed to the channel, but have played. Oh, come on, we're actually, like, slightly short. That are, like, in that category. 1,000 Year Door will probably be the biggest one, but we'll be doing that next month. Fortune Street? But that's one I have played, though. But yeah, if it's games... If we're talking about the category of games I have played, but haven't streamed to the channel, that are, like, my favorite of all time, it'd be some of the OG Mario Party games, which would be clumped into one game, because I'm not going to count that as, like, 5 different games. So basically, the Mario Party series, TM, Fortune Street, and 1,000 Year Door. We'll be doing 1,000 Year Door at the end of next month. But, so we'll be doing one of those 3 very soon. Yeah, 1,000 Year Door comes out, the remake for it comes out later next month. And they're not changing any of the gameplay, but they are changing some of the graphics. Which honestly sounds like a bad thing, but it's actually pretty good. Because I don't want them ruining the gameplay. It's actually better that it's more authentic. They mostly just redid the visuals so it looks a bit more modernized. Which is perfectly fine because it did come out in, like, 2003. Though they are censoring some things. One thing I already know from the trailer, which is probably, like, the biggest, like, scene setter from the original, is they removed the noose from the town square in the starting cutscene of the game. Because the whole premise of the start of the game is you start in like this rundown ghetto with a bunch of crime, criminals, theft, and everything going on. And in the town square, literally in like the starting cutscene of when you just like get in there, there's a really potent scene where just in the middle of everything that's going on, all the commotion, there's just like an actual noose hanging in the middle of the town square. They still kept the gallows of where the noose would normally be put up, but I believe they actually removed the noose itself. Just to censor it a little. Because that's a little bit too spicy for modern Nintendo. To have an actual noose in the middle of a town square. It was a really good scene setting kind of thing. Really set the tone of just like the entire playthrough. As well as just the entire town really well. I guess I'm pretty sure it'll still be set pretty well without it, but it's a little unfortunate that got censored out. But to some degree kind of makes sense. It is a rated E for everyone game after all. Kind of surprising that it got through even initially. That was back when Nintendo didn't care, though. Modern Nintendo would never do that. That was like early 2000s Nintendo. Alright, there we go. I'm not good about doing the other battles. We have way more than enough. Alright, let's go hand out another code. And what is this? The third one? We'll still hand out 2 more. Alright, next on the things we need to go do. Yeah, let's go do PvP. Let's go grind out PvP. We're going to be going and doing the whole hour boost. So we're still going to go for a little over an hour of this stream. Probably an hour 15 minutes, actually. So we're probably going all the way till 11 my time. So yeah, about another hour and a half, hour 15. So first things first, let's go get our 3 boosts, and then after the 3 boosts, we'll go and get all of our points. So I am going to do the really hard ones, unfortunately, which means we do have to go for yellow here, which means I have to build a team out of Blackhawk. I remember earlier when I said whenever we have a Blackhawk restriction, we'll probably run Megavore. Well, hello, Blackhawk restriction. We get to immediately use our upgraded Megavore. That didn't take long. We just got here. We just upgraded him literally moments ago. But it is time. Alright, let's go blue, red, I guess? Blue, red, why not? As long as it doesn't mind something useful. It does. And a blue, green? Oh, he's something. How about blue, brown? Wait, what color am I missing? I'm missing purple. I need a double blue, though. I don't know, what do we have double blue that's minus purple? Oh, it doesn't exist. Okay, I see. Well, fine. I'll go the other blue-brown one, then. The banner I need does not exist. So we shall go with this, because it's close enough. Alright, let me go hand out code. I didn't forget. I just haven't copied it yet. I should say an exclusive for a console I don't own. I don't know. What's a good Xbox or PlayStation game? Oh, you know what series? I guess maybe the entirety of the Monster Hunter series. I feel like as a game I would probably like, but never got around to. So yeah, there actually is 2 games I think I've never played that I might like. And it's the Final Fantasy series and the Monster Hunter series. They are both series that I've never gotten into, because I feel like they've both gotten so big that it's hard to get into them. Just starting randomly from whatever most common release is, or most recent release. Because they both have like a really long history. But I guess those would technically be 2 games I haven't played yet that would be kind of in that category. But I probably will play the next Monster Hunter game that comes out. Though I'm not sure if I would bother with Final Fantasy, though. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely try the next Monster Hunter game, I think. I said that the previous Monster Hunter game and then never did. But I think I truly will like the next. Each Final Fantasy is its own story, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if it was like the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Or like each one is its own story, but it also has like references to past ones. Like Xenoblade Chronicles series was set up in a way where you didn't need to play the other ones, but there was definitely references you would not get if you didn't play the other ones. Like the most recent one definitely had references to their first game, and I never played the first game. But it was very understandable because I played the second game that they were references to the first game. But it had like that going for it, where you didn't need to play the previous ones, but there'd definitely be references that would completely go over your head if you didn't play the previous ones. That weren't like story line important, but it was like, hey, this moment just happened, the kind of moment. And you're not in on it. I need to stop using this thing because this thing is just blocking my mana at this point. I was hoping we could loop with it, but then I forgot this thing has like 0 loop potential. At some point, it will land insta-kill. Also, this is why you don't run Megavore anymore. 2-8% is just way too inconsistent. Monster Hunter Wild will be wild. Why? Is there a lot of things that's been mentioned for it yet? Because I believe that game's still not coming out for another year. But I haven't really been following any of the news on it. Yeah, that probably will be the first Monster Hunter game I ever try. So hopefully it's good. Oh, we don't have enough damage to one-shot that? It's rather unfortunate. Should probably kill first stop before barriers. Alright, final category. Gosh, those HP values. What's going on here? Come on, get mana. We need it. I need blues. I'm about to cast this just to populate the board with blue. It might seem like a waste, but... No! Because it was. Oh, that's a problem. Well, hello, brown. You are a new spam color. Because honestly, at this point, it's probably better just to insta-kill. Alright, we have reached a weird impasse at this point. Like, we're ultimately probably still going to win. But gosh, this is going to be a clunky battle. Hey, an insta-kill, nice. I believe this insta-kill does hit through barrier these days. It didn't used to in the past, but I believe it does now because how insta-kills work. I guess they forgot to specifically code his insta-kill correctly. Because back in the day when he first came out, his insta-kill would not hit something with barrier like that. And I think it still didn't right there. Unless we removed it through some other means. So did they not fix it then? Because all insta-kill should hit through barrier these days. In the current state of the game. His originally didn't when he first came out. That'd be kind of funny if they never recoded it. I just assumed all insta-kills were kind of like put into that category. I know Archer's isn't, but that's because it works weirdly. It kind of makes sense why Archer's doesn't. But his should kill something. Alright, why is this battle taking so long? Luckily, it doesn't have barrier. If we could just land a random 8% insta-kill, that'd be great. Sometime today. So probably shouldn't be giving him that many skulls. I should be careful. We could actually legitimately lose this thing. It's very unlikely, though. Very possible. Come on, extra turn. Come out wherever you are. Of course, he gets skull. Oh, you need to stop gaining so much armor. And or die to insta-kill. Thank you, finally, gosh. What a weird fight. This is why I wasn't doing this all this week. Because that's how long it would take every day we try for it. The other two should be way easier, though. Gain 1 magic for each purple ally when using an actual proper purple team. Alright, you know what we're running. Is even in question. Thrall. Leprechaun. Stellarix. Wand. Archmage's hero class. Because I'm not going to need the other thing for this. If I could ever click the right thing. Wand. Alright, there we go. Here's the team. Actually, you know what? We can go the offensive route. I don't even need to go defensively. We're not up against a player right now. And then purple... whatever. Actually, give me purple green. Alright, there we go. Alright, this should be very quick. Oh, so hello, Rockhound. Welcome, welcome. You get a bunch of errors on PvP today? That's weird. So it has still been glitchy. They're still trying to fix it over the next year. They've been making a lot of PvP tweaks this year. They're actually completely recoding Guild Wars as well. I'm still actually kind of looking forward to the return of Guild War. Unicorn Overlord was a solid game, by the way. You got the Platinum Trophy and still wanted to keep playing? Nice. Yeah, last time we played a game like that was Triangle Strategy. I did only ever do one playthrough of Triangle Strategy. I didn't bother doing more. Honestly, that was one of those good games I feel like no one played. Like, compared to something like Fire Emblem and stuff. So in all fairness, the most recent Fire Emblem game did not appeal to me at all. And apparently a lot of people based on how little it sold. Like, honestly, my... other than Triangle Strategy, the last game before that, of that genre that I really liked, was Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm not sure if I'm biased because that was the first Fire Emblem game I played. It wasn't the first game I played in that genre, but it was the first Fire Emblem game I played. But honestly, that game was really, really solid. There's still a lot of flaws with it. But for a game in that kind of genre, it worked out really well. Next game we're likely playing in that like specific type of genre is going to be definitely Octopath Traveler 1 and 2. I still don't own the second one yet. I need to at some point. I own the first one on Switch, so I'll play it on Switch. But I don't own the second one, so I need to get that at some point. The next game we're playing that isn't Gems of War is definitely going to be Played Up this Saturday. And then after that, probably Mario RPG. It's the original of the Mario RPGs, and I finally wanted to get around to playing it. Mostly because we're going to be doing the 1,000 Year Door remake later next month. Alright, let's go restructure our blue team. And by that, I mean copy-paste our blue team. And by that, I mean copy-paste the central team, because it also covers blue and yellow and red. Alright, it's time! And then we'll go grab our other little bit of magic bonus. And with that, we should be pretty close to one-shotting everything. We'll do that for a straight hour. Oh yeah, I just realized, We're going to be streaming for another hour and a half. You know why? Because I still need to get 6.5k. And after 6.5k, or actually technically 5.7k, we can start to actually do things. Wait, do I have Dispel? Please tell me I have Dispel. Wait, do I have Dispel? Do you have Dispel? Wait, why am I not running a hero class with Dispel right now? I'm going to have to manually cast Dispel. I might want to get rid of that. We don't have auto Dispel with this team. Which is going to be concerning with some of these fights, especially with how much damage we have. So I think it might be Dispel time, we'll see. You're ult in my league? Oh yeah, you mentioned that the other day. That's kind of funny. Oh, could you let me know, like on Saturday or Sunday, what position I am in your league? That'd be really helpful, thank you. Because I might not have to grind as much if I'm high in your league. Because as long as we're in the top of anyone's league, it still counts. Not sure when they're going to fix that bug. If it's even technically a bug. Also, we did get first place last week, by the way. And it was an actual first place, not even like an incorrect first place. We actually finished first place in our bracket. So our bracket was pretty free last week. Freest it's been in a while. Which day? Yeah, either on Saturday or Sunday. Ideally, I guess Saturday, so we can prep ahead of time. Because if my league's going like super crazy on leaderboard, but yours is a lot tamer, I could just do it based on that then. I haven't actually checked to see if my leaderboard's doing crazy stuff this week. Yeah, let me go see. How bad's the damage? No, my leaderboard's honestly pretty okay. Getting first is going to be hard on my leaderboard. The second place is pretty free. First is doable, but definitely will require a little bit extra grind. He's almost top 100. He's getting there. Not quite there, but enough so that that could be a challenge. I still need one more Valhawk so we can get our last little bit of magic. We also need 5,700 so we can go run the hour boost. And we'll run that for the rest of the stream once we do have it. Wait, I'm in trouble? What do I do now? Hello, Azala! Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, we just donated like 150 million to the guild. We end up getting Yasmin from it. I'm trying to think, what other resources can I dump today? On our resource dumping spree. Classic PvP fight. Gotta love the current meta of the game. There are two states of the game at any given point in a battle in PvP. You either know you have 100% winning, 100% chance of winning, or 100% chance of losing. There is no in between. You either win in seconds or die in seconds. There is pretty much no in between. Except there's really rare circumstances. It's one thing that's pretty unfortunate about PvP in the current balance. It's just as easy as you auto-win, you could also auto-lose. Especially when they have 50% more stats like this. Because any miss hurts you 50% more. Catch you later, Supernova. Thanks for stopping by. Someone cried about the Rubrath Underworld fight. Now has her. Wait, what? But yeah, I do know about the Rubrath thing. That happened last week. Did someone actually make a forum post on it? I haven't actually checked. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad they fixed it. It was just kind of weird that it's been like that for months. With no Rubraf in there. It's like one of those oversights that you would assume would be fixed pretty quickly and then went like months. Like since Underspire has existed, it hasn't been fixed. And it was just fixed this week, or last week I should say. Luckily, it was actually more beneficial that they didn't fix it, but it makes more logical sense that it would be. It was just always weird having a Rubraf fight that didn't have any Rubraf in it. Because it's one of those things where you couldn't just like pass it off as like, hey, this is technically a feature. This glitch is a feature. Like that, you couldn't really pass off because it literally shows like, hey, this is a Rubraf fight, and then you get into the fight and it's like, wait, where's the Rubraf? There's no Rubraf in this Rubraf fight. I'll catch you later, Azala. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're going to be going for at least another hour, hour and a half. Because at this point, we're grinding until we get the 1 hour boost for PvP. Well, technically, you could use it anywheres. But we're utilizing it for PvP. And then after that, we're using the hour boost, obviously. We're getting the hour boost and using the hour boost. I tried doing that for mana accumulation, didn't work out, did it? Oh, I got a skull, perfect. What happened to Rubraf? He got added to the final fight in the 6th section of Underspire. Before, the Rubraf fight in Underspire didn't have a Rubraf in it, but now it does. It's the final fight you have to fight before the final fight. Like before you do the Diamantina battle. It's the battle that you do directly before the Diamantina battle. Also, we're dead. Rep team. Honestly, anytime we even get halfway to that point, we just need to run. There's no point in even waiting. Like, we knew like 10 seconds before that happened that was going to happen. Like, honestly, the second we even lose our turn, we should just leave the fight in the current state of the game. Yeah, don't overshoot to 6,000 or 5,700. Yeah, I actually did that last week and lost 1,000. So ultimately, it didn't matter by the end of the week because I still got first place. So since there's no seasons where your VP number matters, it actually did not matter at all that we did that. Luckily, but it might matter this week, so we definitely want to make sure we don't do it incorrectly this time. Oh, so I'm against the weaker team. We're almost dead. We got a really lucky Zolgoth in there. If Salty was still streaming gems. Yeah, I miss Salty. It's not quite the same without her around on the dev team. I feel like their community management has definitely been slacking since they got rid of Salty. Max all the pets today? True. We could upgrade some cosmetic pets. That is true. How many are we at? I want to do that before we do the hour boost. Yeah, let's go upgrade some. Why not? I need another 2,000 before we get there. Also, I gotta go remember to go grab the magic boost as well. Alright, how do I upgrade them? Or how do I sort them based on cosmeticness? I don't think I can. I guess I could do it by level and go all the way to the bottom. But yeah, let's go upgrade some cosmetic pets. I don't think we're going to do any rhyme or reason. I'm just going to click on things and they're going to get upgraded. Because I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to how we do this. Oh, War Corgi. But, yeah, let's go upgrade some stuff. How many power orbs do we have? Obviously, we got to max out the War Corgi. Yeah, let's start doing it. Type pet type cosmetic. Wait, if I just type in cosmetic, does it actually bring up every cosmetic pet? No. Oh, pet type. Oh, wow. I did not realize that's a thing until today. Really? I knew there were some of these other categories. I didn't realize one of the categories was cosmetic. Also, you could tell that they were planning, they've even said it before, they were going to add more gold bonus pets and more soul bonus pets. And to this day, they still have not added any in 6 years that this has existed. Because they were originally going to add multiple gold pets. Is why the bonus is so low. Multiple EXP pets, stuff like that. To this day, there's still only one of each. Yet there's whole categories as if there's supposed to be like 10 of them. But there's literally only one trip that even shows up because they never added more. It's one of those weird things that just never happened with pets. Pets definitely need more updating. Anyways, alright, so we can upgrade anything here. Which means I think we can go max out every last cosmetic pet today then. I don't think there's a single one we're not going to have max tonight. Because how many do we have left? Not that many. Actually, I say that. There are actually a ton of them. What am I saying? Hold up. Well, I don't know. Maybe we have enough orbs. Yeah, let's go max out every cosmetic pet in the game. Let's start all the way from the Yankee Poodle. Go all the way from the bottom. Alright, upgrade. Big pet orb, go. Gotta remember to level them each time, though. Also, I might run out of food. But hopefully we'll have enough white food that it shouldn't matter. Yeah, let's go max out every cosmetic pet in the game. Might as well. Or as many as we can get done with how much we have. If you're wondering why we're doing cosmetic instead of any that give stats, it's mostly because these things are really annoying to get. Like this War Corgi, for example, that we handed out earlier to stream. They're just really annoying to get events for, which almost never happen these days. And if you don't have a copy of them, they're really annoying just to get a copy of them to even be able to upgrade them in the first place. And they're by far the most annoying things to max, so they're actually the most beneficial thing to upgrade. Which seems rather ironic given that they're cosmetic, but they actually are the best things to upgrade. And hey, we handed out the War Corgi earlier. Let's go max them too, as well. Oh no, we're already down to white pet food. Like, we have enough that we shouldn't run out, realistically. Also, if any of these use yellow, we are definitely not running out of yellow food. I can assure you that. Got enough yellow food for the rest of the time at this rate. Type no bonus? Oh yeah, I guess that could work too. True. Yeah, I might actually legitimately run out of white pet food. Something I never thought we'd run out of, but honestly, it's kind of getting expensive. And I'll find out by the end. We should be fine though. Like, we're gonna get low, but I don't think we're gonna run out. Oh, I gotta start taking events so we can actually go get them. A little bit annoying going all the way down each time. Maybe we should just start from the top. We're going to be upgrading them all anyways. And we just keep doing this from the top. Oh, gee, is there a way to do it inverse base rarity? Is there a way to do base rarity but the other way around? No. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just go down a category, and that should bring us right here each time. So for any of these, we're obviously using the smaller orb. But we're going to do it this way because this will be way quicker to upgrade them if we're going to do all of them. Because we just do that, boom, and we're here already. And just rinse and repeat. We are going to be wasting some of these orbs, but I think it's still worth it overall. There's a lot of these cosmetic pets we're not really going to get a lot more copies of in the future. Some of them maybe, but most of them not really. Like, if we wait long enough... Can I go by upgradable? Aren't the other ones technically upgradable, though? Because I don't have the copies to upgrade them, so doing upgradable won't actually show them first. Like, if I do upgradable, it's not going to be any different. Oh, it does sort the lower ones first, though. Ah, I see. Hold up. Wait, that does work. Except these are just in any order. Alright, this does work, but it does mix all the rarities, is the only problem with it. So I actually have to pay attention to what rarity they are. But that shouldn't be too big a deal. Though in all fairness, we're eventually going to have to use the small orbs on the blue ones anyways. So I guess it won't really matter ultimately. But yeah, this works much better. Sorted by level? You can't do both, though. You can't sort by upgradable and level. I don't think you can. At least not for that category, unless there's a way you could type it there to make it do that. Yeah, we still got a lot of orbs, gosh. I got so many small pet orbs from Underspire. We're even spending money on some for a little bit. Because every $2 got us 5 of them. Which is like 2 max pets for $2. So each max pet was like $1 or so. From the spirit orbs we got from that. I end up doing that for like $10 worth or so. I eventually stopped these days, but honestly, it's not that bad of value. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to max you. Whatever we have sorted by now should be fine. I just have to remember that these few like epic ones to throw orb on. But by the time we even reach them, we're going to be throwing orb on all of them, so it's not even going to matter. Just got to make sure not to major orb in one that isn't ultra rare. But by the time we actually get down to any of them, we're already going to be orbing the normal small ones, so it won't matter, luckily. So I have no way to misclick, because I only have 7 left. But then we use all the small ones. If anyone knows anything else we can upgrade, let me know. Because we're on an upgrading spree. Also, we'll hand out a code after this, too. After we're done with all the pet upgrading. Then we'll go back to our PvP grind. And then we'll end it on the hour of PvP. So many resources going down the drain. Oh, I need to upgrade these eventually. Oh, so you know what? Our mail is probably flooded with upgrades right now. I should probably make sure I don't over-encumber our mail. That's fine. We have 18 right now. There's going to have like a ever-going list. We grab the redeem code. Yeah, look at all these upgrades. Every single time we upgrade a pet, it just gets added here. We're going to claim them all at once and just go crazy with the resources. I'm not going to claim them yet. That way we get to see all the orbs we get from all these upgrades simultaneously. I think we can hold about 100 mail there. I think it starts collapsing weirdly after you have 50, but we should still be able to get it. Or claim my gold marks for deeds. The only reason I don't want to do that is next patch is reworking what you can spend your deeds on. Or not your deeds. It's reworking what you can spend your gold marks on as well as silver marks. And I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to be worthwhile through that. So just in case there is, I'm actually hoarding all my deed books for next patch. Which should be in the next few weeks. Because we don't currently know what it's going to be used for, I can't end up spending them yet. It's hard to think of something that would be better value than a deed book. But there could be something that's better valued in a deed book. Oh, it's going to take a lot longer now. Now, whenever I want on one of these upgrades, we got a triple orb each time. But whatever it takes. Oh, so we're going to run out of every food that isn't yellow and white. Gosh, that yellow stack is pretty much invincible. Let's see, at 3 each, we can do, like, what, 40 more? Do we have, like, 40-ish here? 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 45. Is that enough? 45 times... Oh, yeah, that's enough. Plus, we have some epics. Yeah, we actually have enough to upgrade every cosmetic pet in the game today. And by today, I mean however long it takes us to do this over the next 10 minutes. And then we'll go claim all the orbs at once and see just a showering of orbs. Honestly, this might be the most orbs we ever claim in one click. Well, technically it's going to be multiple clicks, but you know, in one little, like, interface. I wonder if there's a cap to how many you're allowed to have. Because we're about to claim, like, 20 orbs simultaneously or something. Maybe not that many. But we're going to get, like, a dozen orbs at once or something. Like a really high amount in one click. I'm just not sure if there's a cap to how many you can process at the same time. Well, we're about to find out. I assume there's no cap, but you never know sometimes. Weirder things have happened. If I count it correctly, we should have enough small orbs to do every cosmetic pet to max. As well as still be able to go do the spring one to max when it comes out. When we go get the golden one like this from next event. Because for any of you that don't know, the May event starts next week. Next Monday. I don't think I mentioned in the Monday video, but next week's Monday starts the May event. I know it's not May yet, but they're starting it because it's the week going into May. And you'll be able to get the spring armor if you didn't already get it from the previous years. There'll be a new legend to go get, a new pet to go get, a new golden pet to go get, which is what I'm referring to with the 3 orbs we'll go use. Not on the normal one, but on the golden one. At this point, we can technically just maintain keeping every cosmetic pet max now. Because after today, we'll have them all maxed, and we might as well just keep them all maxed. Yeah, our first epic one where we don't have to spend as many. Very nice. Would help if I upgraded you. We are officially out of every food that isn't yellow or white. Now, the moment of truth. Do you guys think we will run out of yellow pet food? Yes or no? My vote's honestly on no. We would have to have 6 or more yellow pets to still upgrade for it to be yes, I believe. We're definitely not going to run out of pet food, I know that. It really comes down to will we run out of yellow. This is the only other one that can run out at this point. Trade all your extra for pet food? Wait, all my extra what? Oh yeah, true. I could trade all my extra copies for pet food. Wait, did they ever add a button that lets you one-click that? The reason I didn't in the past is they never added a one-click button. They never added a one-click button. You have to do each one manually. It takes forever. It's why I don't bother doing it. I guess we technically could for our ones that have way too many copies. But they don't have like a like disenchant all button like you do for troops. So if you ever want to claim pet food from them all, you have to click them all one at a time. Yeah, it's honestly not worth it. I've done it in the past. It's really not worth it. Unless you have a stack of like 50-something pets or something. It is not worth doing them one at a time until they add a button. It's a quality of life feature they've been needing to add for forever, and for whatever reason still haven't done it. I guess not enough people have been asking lately. But until they do, it's not worth it. Though I probably would if they ever did. But in the current state of the game, it just takes too long to claim them all. Like, it could take us 15 minutes to half an hour just to claim all of our food from every spear copy in the current state of the game. Compared to in the future when they can make it one click in like 10 seconds. Yeah, we haven't been taking a lot of the events that give pet food, so we're actually kind of low on pet food these days. Other than pets we need, I haven't taken a non-needed pet in like months upon months. That's why a lot of our stacks say 0 right now. Oh, that we're upgrading like a billion things. Yeah, we might actually have to go do some pet battles again. Simply for the food. We're actually kind of low after this. We're not going to run out anytime soon, but it's getting low enough where we're technically good. Also, watch a non-cosmetic pet have snuck in here and I'd even realize it. I'm pretty sure all of these are cosmetic. I haven't actually been checking. I just assume that the game is right, which is a really bad assumption to ever make. But so far, it does seem like they've all been cosmetic. Yeah, let's keep going. It just took a lot longer than I thought it would. In all fairness, using 3 orbs is very slow. How's our mail doing? 41 mail. I should claim this soon before it over encumbers. 100 mail is the limit, right? For rewards. Does anyone know? I'm almost guaranteed it's 100, but can anyone reconfirm that's 100? And not 50. Because I haven't over encumbered my mail in a very absurdly long time. Yeah, it is 100. Okay, just making sure. Alright, so they do start stacking after 51. That's what I thought. It goes to 100, but these will start stacking after 51. That way, if someone tries donating like 1 billion gold to our guild, it won't over encumber our other things. Because that will add 20 mail and then start stacking. How many more do we have? We have 16, 18... Oh, no. 16... 22. We got 22 more pets to go. Let's keep going. You have a fun announcement for the stream, but a bit of good news in your sea of bad. Ooh, what is that? For the anniversary stream, you can announce it. Nice. What is it? Would love to hear it. Also, whoever betted on would we not have enough yellow food? You actually are correct. I'm actually going to run out of yellow food for the first time in forever and a half. Your child's pregnant with your first grandchild? Oh, that's great to hear. Yep, huge congrats. I kind of forgot your kids are that old. I keep forgetting. My average viewer is like double my age. On average. I keep forgetting. All you guys are like way late in life. But in all fairness, people around my age are that. Well, then again, no one my age is having a kid that's that old yet. Yeah, huge congrats. Have you known since before the separation? Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely gonna cause some complications to say the least. That happened to one of my cousins. Well, not their kid having a kid, but them having a kid. Well, I guess that's not quite the same thing. Not quite the same thing at all. Is this like a double generational thing, your situation? Alright, we have officially ran out of yellow food. I now have 0 of every food except white. I never thought I'd see the day. I gotta screenshot that. Wait, that's not the screen. There it is. Never mind. That was a weird delay. But yeah, we have officially, as of today, hit 0 pet food, not counting white, for the first time since pets have existed, which was 2017. So the first time in 7 years we've ran out of pet food. Well, not ran out. We still have white pet food. It's the first time in 7 years where every number has been 0 except for white. Including the yellow stack that seemed like it would never deplete. You already used Whippersnapper? Yeah, huge congrats, Stereo. It's just fun to say. You old whippersnapper. When we grow up, we'll still be saying Tagaraki. I'm not sure why. Tagaraki is like the funnest word on all of Gems of War to say. Even when Gems of War is gone, I will still say Tagaraki. Alright, the final 10. How's our mail looking? 56. They're still stacking independently of each other. So they're not stacking into each other after 51. I know some things in the game do. Like, for example, if anyone throws like a billion legendary tasks, it should all collapse now. But yeah, apparently these are still going individually. Luckily, I don't have that many left to go. Which means we're actually hitting almost the upper limit of how many you can even do at once, while still claiming them all at once. You can use last instead of girl. Also, we hit under 10,000 white pet food. We can no longer say we have over 9,000. Sad times. We no longer have over 9,000 pet food, white pet food. Well, not quite yet, but we're about to hit it. Massive orb opening video. Running out of orbs to use. It's like the last category. Yeah, that update they made like a year and a half ago. So good for orbs. Like half the stream has just been using all the orbs from a year and a half ago. They're slightly more modern, but gosh, are they useful. All the gold that we got to get to 1 billion was over the last full 8-year period. Because we made the guild 7 years and like 9 months ago. We made it around the time we started streaming, which was like June or July. That's actually the easiest way to tell when we started streaming. It's a few days prior to when we made this guild. Is when we started streaming on a regular basis, or to any degree at all, even. So that's actually always easy to check. It's actually always easy to check when we started the channel and when we started the guild, or aka started streaming. I can just go back to the first weekly video to find out when we started the channel, and I can just check how long we've been in the guild to check that number. Which I gotta go look at it. I haven't actually looked at it a single time to this stream. I can tell you exactly how many years ago we made this guild. So all we have to do is go over here, go to here, and I've been in this guild for 2,840 days, which if we divide that by 365 and ignore that leap years exist, we have been in this guild for 7.7.8, that's not a number, 7.78 years is how long. Which means, yeah, we would have started the guild back in July of 8 years ago or so. Which is when we started streaming every week, every day. Yep. That's when we started the guild, because we made the guild on our, like, a few streams in. Back when we were still on Twitch. Alright, what am I doing? I'm doing the final 2 pets. And then that'll be every pet maxed. Well, every cosmetic pet maxed. We still are a little bit away from every pet maxed. However, every pet that we didn't upgrade right now can be maxed simply by... Actually, that's not true. The PvP pets. But not counting the PvP pets, every single pet that we haven't maxed right now can be simply maxed over time passively. Without needing orbs. You just get them from pet rescue events. But there we go. We have officially maxed out every cosmetic pet now. All the ones that do nothing. There we go. Still have quite a few left, though. We got the PvP pets, all the ones that actually do stats. But honestly, not that many. Look how many we have left. Wow, that's so few. Look at this. The total amount of pets we don't have maxed is 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna do it this way. Let me do it this way, actually. Hold up. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47. There are 47 pets we have not maxed yet. So we're pretty close. Yeah, only 47 left, and we've maxed out every pet in the game, including the 2 money pets. We have 47 are left. 11 of which we don't own. The 10 PvP pets and the Takshaka one. Yep, 47 pets. 11 of which we don't own, but could get pretty easily down the line. Alright, now the true moment of truth. Let's see what happens when we click claim all here. This, I think, is the most orbs I've ever going to get in one click. Probably ever. Let's do it. How many orbs is this? Oh no, the game's lagging. Oh no. I need to send this to support. Oh no. This is a bad sign. I just crashed the game. Wait, I gotta screenshot that. We got 740 gems, 9 major orbs, and 28 orbs of chaos. Oh gosh. This is definitely the most orbs we've ever opened at one time. Wouldn't that be fun if we get a pet orb back from this? I want to see that at least once. Getting a pet orb from one of these pet orbs. Alright, let's go see what we get. This will be the biggest orb opening we probably ever do. Alright, let's see. Oh wow, it's already doing majors? That's weird. I guess it's doing an order in which it was our mail. Come on, I want to see at least one pet orb from these. Even if it's smaller. Ideally the big one. But I want to see at least one pet orb from all 36 or however many it was. There's a good chance we won't see one. Let's see if we do. Come on, pet orb. Come on, pet. Come on, pet, please. Especially on a major. I'll even take a minor one. But major would be really solid. Come on, right there. Pet. Come on, pet. Come on, pet. I just realized every 3 we're going to see one, aren't we? No, not quite. But almost every 3. Because every 4th orb is going to be a major. Oh no, we're almost done! Are we not going to get the pet orb? No! Come on, pet orb, pet orb, pet orb. Ooh, final orb? Did we get it? No pet orb. Oh, sadness. Oh, there we go. Probably the most pet orbs we'll ever be able to open at one single time. Because I'm not sure of any other way you can really stack that many orbs other than upgrading a billion pets, which you very rarely ever do. So that's probably the most orbs we will ever open in one sitting, unless they have some kind of new feature that can bank them in your mailbox pretty quickly. Oh, there we go. Alright, what else? We could technically throw down every Vault key, though I'm not going to do that tonight. Faction we already did. Okay, I think we'll just do PvP the rest of the time then. We still got over an hour PvP to go do, by the way. So I guess we go hit it up. Wait, let me go handle the code. I said we would do so after the pets. And that was a lot of pet upgrading. Hey, what level are we on pets? We're 5,865. By the way, what number are you guys at these days? I'm actually curious. I know Tyrion's like max. But I'm kind of curious what the more average number is. Is it like 4,000 these days? 3,000? 5,000? Some other number? Because I would say ours is on the higher end, though we're not quite at max yet. Still got a ways to go. We have like, what, 57 pets left? Whatever we mentioned earlier. 47, 57. Something ending in 7. Oh. Oy, stretch. Alright, there you guys go. Have a code. We'll hand out at least one more, if not 2 more. Yeah, let's begin the PvP grind. Alright, and by begin, I mean finish. I think we're at the point of doing another upgrade. So let me go get a magic upgrade real quick. I'll get it off of Central, I guess. Just because we already have the team made and it's pretty free. Bear, what was your comment? Keep pets on upgradable? Wait, why keep them on upgradable? Have rookie numbers? I know, you have the whole max. What was the pet code? Oh, it was already taken. There's definitely no claims for it left. There's a 100% chance it's been completely depleted. I don't remember exactly what the code was off the top of my head. So there's a 100% chance there are no claims left by this point. I thought that was a Valhawk for a second and then realized, wait, it's impossible for that to be a Valhawk. Just a normal gnome. It's not even Vault Weekend. Want to give us Vault Weekend loot, though, by giving us a Vault Key? Rookie numbers? Wait, what's your number at? Wait, I don't see your number in chat. I know it's absurdly high. It's basically whatever max is. Only 4 unowned gold mark pets. Oh, you actually started going for the gold mark pets. Nice. Yeah, I'm missing every gold mark pet plus Takshaka. Yeah, we handed out the War Corgi from 2018 International Dog Day pet. That was the pet we handed out during the stream. But that was quite a while ago. We handed out, I think, in the first half an hour or so. We're like 2 hours in. Oh, we'll still hand out another coders too. Just not of the pet. I wish they would give us more than one, though. Oh, there we go. Alright, we have max damage. Let's go to our battles. Alright, we gotta remember in like 10 minutes from now to go remember to check if we have 5.7k points. Because last week I accidentally went too far for the first time in a long while. Hopefully this week we don't go past 5,700. Or more so, don't go past 6,500, I should say. You're 6,205? Nice. Go hit 6,400 plus this week. Nice. Oh, wow, yours is really high too, then. Yeah, the pet number doesn't really mean too much. It mostly just gives you some extra gems and orbs. And it's also just an indicator of, like, approximately how many pets you have upgraded. Well, not approximately. Literally, it tells you how many pets you have upgraded. But pet upgrades honestly don't do too much. It's more so just a flex number. But it's one of those completionist things within the game where people want to go for it. You got your Takshaka worm, the max, nice. Yeah, I was considering getting it for $5, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to encourage them to keep adding overpowered pets to the game. So I didn't. But yeah, $5 bypasses all the RNG related to it. I just didn't bother. Honestly, if I see a $2 pet offer for it, I would maybe consider it. Just to not have to deal with trying to get it. Because the second you get it, you immediately get 2 to all stats to Takshaka. Which is effectively, 8 damage? Because it's 2 units with double magic. So the second you get the pet, you're effectively doing 8 more damage with Takshaka in total. 4 per hit. But you know, that adds up to be quite a bit. And then over time you get even more upgraded. Of course, the battle where it's the most important that we need to win, we just get like full miss. But that did result in an extra turn after, and we're good to go. I forgot, we're on Blood Frenzy too. I should make sure we check the points sooner rather than later. Our points are moving up twice as quick as they normally would be. Keep forgetting that, something we should definitely factor into it. I'm gonna take the risk. There's no way he kills us right here. Yeah, we should be at 6,000 something. Or not 6,000, I mean 5,000 something. I mean 4,000 something. I will eventually say the right number. Yeah, 4,987. Oh yeah, there we go. So we have to do like 3 to 4 more fights. Probably 4 for taking this one. Ring of Wonder isn't a weapon. It's a buff, temporary buff that you get. Ring of Wonder gives you 1 month of 50% more XP, gold, and souls. It's generally not worth it unless you're going to be power grinding a lot in a given month. And these days, it's really only used by like brand new players to get like a little bit of a head start, or by people who really want to farm XP. But yeah, it's not a weapon, it's just a temporary 1 month buff. I've only ever used it once, and it's when we started the Switch account from scratch. Back when the Switch version was released. It's the only time I've ever used it. I've actually used it 0 times on my main account. Because by the time it came out, I just never really needed it. Oh, so thank you, Nocti! Yep. We've been going for 8 years now. Alright, we'll hand out another code once we go do this boost. And then maybe we'll do one more after that as well. Alright, let me go double check my points. We'll hand out a code once we're at 5,700. Alright, looks like 2 or 3 more fights depending on our points. And then we'll go run an hour boost, which will be pretty aligned with when our tribute's ready. Yeah, generally Ring is not worth it. For Ring to be worth it, you'd have to play for like 6+ hours a day or something. I did the math on it a while back. Like 5 years ago or something. But, yeah, you realistically have to use it for like an absurd amount of time per day for it to be worth it. Which if you're already going to be playing a ton, then yes, it could be worth it. But somewhere it's like 4 to 6 hours a day for an entire month you'd have to play the game. For it to be worth it. Which if you're already doing, could be considered worth it then. Yeah, there should be enough points. Alright, there we go. We did not overshoot for once. Yay! Alright, let's go use our hour boost. Let's go hand out a code. This will be, I guess, the second to last one. I'll hand out one more after this. But this will be the second to last code we'll hand out for now. We'll have the other one near the end of the stream. But yeah, let's go end it out with, I guess, an hour of PvP boost. Because we have 3 bonuses right now, we might as well utilize it. Plus we have 1 to 3 good kingdoms to go do it on. Technically 1 of 2 good ones. Blue or yellow being the most enticing ones. And we have access to blue this week. But yeah, let's go do it. Let's go activate the thing. Honestly, I might as well go activate all the XPs too. Might as well, why not? Let's get them out of the way. You know what, I'll even use today just to get out of the way, just not have to worry about it later. Alright, let me go activate everything. Go do all that. Boom. Yep, the 1,000 thing is still in the game. They still haven't fixed that. Hopefully they will next patch. Hopefully they will by the time the VIP season thing comes out. Because it's going to be annoying to have to keep doing. It's actually more annoying doing that than just claiming it normally. And the first battle we get, we're going to lose, right? Gosh, these battles are still annoying. Alright, we'll go for that, Fine. Is there a class for each gem color, including skulls, storms? Well, there's not one for skulls. But every single thing gains a benefit from a different color. And some of them have double different color. Or they give extra mastery for one and gain extra magic for a different one. So it mostly only matters which ones they gain extra magic from. Because a little bit extra mastery is pretty irrelevant later in the game. Even earlier on in the game, it barely even makes a difference. So you really only care which one, or you know, what it's giving the 5 magic to. That's why you see us using Frost Mage sometimes. Because he gains 5 magic from blues, and is basically the best class for using blue. There's a few others similar to that. Or even if the class is slightly weaker, it might be better because it's half mana start into +5 extra magic. There are situations where they're actually better. Not by much, but it makes a difference for like Thursday class events. So if you ever wonder why I'm using a little bit of a weirder hero class on like a Thursday class event team, it's normally because I'm trying to utilize the extra 5 magic. So more often than not, you just default to Archmages or Frost Mage, but there are a few other situations. But those are like the main go-to ones. Mostly because Frost Mage covers Dawnbringer and Archmage just covers Black Manacle. And that covers pretty much all your bases that you're ever going to need. And on Profit Codes, we'll have one more a little bit later to stream. Because we're still going for another hour. And after that timer goes, we'll probably call it there. And there's just something else big we want to go do for the 8-year anniversary. If any of you can think of anything. I think at this point we've depleted pretty much everything. I guess technically we could open up more vault keys, but we'll do that over time. I'm not going to do that today. I'm trying to think of any other big thing we can kind of throw down that we haven't. Gosh, I still got that cough. Hopefully it'll go away in the next few weeks, or sooner rather than later. The worst part is I might still have that cough while I'm getting dental work done, which is not a good combination. It wasn't a problem when I got the cleaning done, but obviously the cleaning's like really quick. That could be more annoying when they're doing stuff for like an hour or two. You're still missing Horde Mimic and all Underspire Sentinels? Yeah, they're absurdly annoying to get. They're the most RNG things to get in the entire game. I guess that and Stellarix as well. So Stellarix you at least make progress to constantly. The other two you have to go out of your way for to actually make progress on. Stellarix you can pretty much do whatever and you'd eventually get progress on it. Assuming you're at least doing daily dungeons. Even if you're getting unlucky on it, you're still technically getting closer. Passively. I guess the Underspire troops could be considered the same. But yeah, those are definitely the most RNG things to get in the entire game right now. Stellarix, Horde Mimic, and all 6 of the Underspire troops. Of those, I'm missing 4 of the Underspire troops. Also, I haven't gotten a Horde Mimic in over like a year and a half. Actually, I think it's almost 2-year mark now that I think about it. We haven't gotten a Horde Mimic in like 2 years. The problem with Horde Mimic in the current state of the game is it's based on doing Explore 12. You can get it on any Explore, but you're going to get the quickest on Explore 12. But the problem is it's not particularly meta to be just spamming Explore 12 these days. Back when it was added, like all endgame content was just like go spam Explore 12. But nowadays, since they added the orbs like a year and a half ago, there's a lot less incentive to go do orbs or go do Explore 12. So it's a lot harder to get in the sense that its drop rate isn't any different, but your incentive structure to do the best piece of content to go get it is a lot lower than it was when it was first added. So you have to go out of your way a lot more to get Horde Mimic compared to when it originally came out. It's not any harder to get than it was, but the content that it's associated with is slightly less relevant today than it was when it first released. So it's not any harder to get, but it's... You have to go slightly more out of your way to get it compared to before. I would love to have a turn before we die. Don't do it! Why did you do it? Honestly, every time we lose our turn, just click the retreat button, it's quicker. The second we miss with Stellarex, just click retreat. It's not worth it. Over 200 points for a single battle. Why can't we get more 90s? Those are so nice. Yeah, the problem with Sentinel hero class, it's a really tanky hero class. The biggest issue with it is it's really clunky to give it 50% mana start. I think it's the biggest thing holding it back. There's so many tank hero classes that have 50% mana start that are generally just better value. Sentinel's issue is it's just too tanky. It's the same issue that like a lot of tank mythics have. It's too tanky for its own good. Oddly enough, Monk hero class ends up having a pretty similar issue. Where on paper, it's actually like among one of the best hero classes in the game. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe it has 50% mana start, and that was like the biggest thing holding it back. Like, it gains so much extra mana, but it doesn't get like that initial start. Did I buy the Underspire torches yet? Good question. I think the answer is yes. But you saying that makes me question it. I have not. Thank you. Honestly, I probably would have forgotten. Alright, let's go back to PvP. We have secured the Underspire torches. And immediately bought them because I would forget if I didn't do it instantly at that screen at this point. Yeah, thank you, Sani. But yes, apparently I did not. There we go. And I would have been wondering tomorrow, it's like, wait, how did we do like a 3-hour stream and not at any point buy torches? Now, in all fairness, the longer your stream goes, it's probably less likely that we would do that rather than more likely. Yeah, Monk is really good for Guild War. It's really good in situations where you need a high amount of immunity, while also needing to cast your hero multiple times in one fight. And the only type of fight that's ever relevant for is Guild War. Like situationally in Guild War. Because the battles go long enough where the multicast is relevant. And it's the most relevant mode where you actually get to use all the resistances you have. At some point, we'll get a turn to win with. Luckily, there's no way he can actually win. All he can do is delay the inevitable. Yeah, it's the biggest issue Monk has. It's the biggest issue that a lot of tank hero classes have. Is that there's just always one better. Almost all tank hero classes are outclassed by either Mech, Titan, Elementalist, or is that it? That might be it. And it makes almost anything that isn't them irrelevant. And the reason why those other ones are pretty relevant is they have 50% mana start, not just for themselves, but for another typing. Giant with Giants, or Titan with Giants. What was the other one? Titan with Giants, and Mech with, what mechs? Do we live? No, we die. No, I should just click retreat. It's always going to be quicker in that situation. Yeah, I keep not doing it for some reason. Oh, why'd I do that? I could just killed it with Snake. Am I getting tired? Honestly, I was a little tired before we even started stream. I like crashed twice today. Honestly, I've still not recovered from the 1 hour shift of time. I've been like this for a month now. I still have not recovered from that 1 hour shift. Oh no, he got cursed. That's bad. Wait, did he get recursed? No, good. Also, it would have been safer to kill Stellarix there, but oh well. No, can't. Oh, good. The one and only ability type you can cancel in the game. For any of you that don't know, you actually can cancel one type of ability. Most abilities you cannot cancel in the game, but you are allowed to cancel midway through a choice ability. The reason why this is because choice abilities were coded more recently, and it's not the spaghetti code that exists from ages ago. So they were actually able to code it with a cancel button. And everything else doesn't have a cancel button because it was coded a billion years ago. Yeah, choice abilities are the only ability type in the game you can cancel. I haven't actually used that in such a long time, but there we go. We got some value out of it for once. Don't die, don't die. Kinda died. Wait, we can still win this, though. Hold. Hold. Wait, we can't win this anymore. Wait, we can still win this, though. It's not worth trying to win, but we can. I wish I could use either of these two elemental stars, because I need that much value to try to make a comeback here. No! He had 4 skulls! How could you? We almost got value from maxing our Takshaka. See, if we had the Takshaka pet, we would have lived. We actually would have. If we had 4 more durability, we would not have died to that, most likely. Take it from us middle-aged folks? Wait, what were you mentioning? I think I might have missed a reference. I was supposed to do something I said, and I already forgot what I said. That sounds like something I would do. What is my favorite armor to wear? Honestly, the OG dragon armor is still my favorite. Currently, I'm just wearing whatever the seasonal armor is. I'll switch to spring armor in a week from now. This time next week we'll be in spring armor. But dragon armor is definitely my favorite. Also, oddly enough, of the starting armors, I actually really like the green one. Like that free green one with the bow and arrow and everything. I used that a lot before I had the dragon armor. Within like the first month of the game. And that was back before you could individually choose like what armor you had on relative to your bonus. It's something they only added like 5 or 6 years ago. Only, but you know what I mean. Relatively newer feature. Also, what happened to our team? I didn't even realize we were dying. They actually would have died if we didn't have Submerge. And the few Submerge saves. Also, why is there a random 60 in our middle? I see where this is going. Nope. Hello, WW, welcome. Oh wait, is the code I have linked not working? I need to go fix that then. I think Isabel or someone else might have an updated one. If anyone has an updated one for the Discord. I'm not sure if Isabel's even here right now. I think Cookie has it. Or Chad, I'm not sure. Someone keeps posting it. There's a couple people who normally post it for us. Is my one in description really not up to date? I need to go change it then. Yeah, whatever one Isabel just posted should be fine. But there it is. Thank you, Isabel. Only mods can post it. Oh yeah, true. I forgot. Only mods can post links. YouTube did that as a safety precaution for bots and stuff. I have a Talk Shaka, a Talk Shaka, and a Talk Shaka. What a variety. Oddly enough, this is actually one of the weaker ones. Talk Shaka, no Stellarix. It's like one of the weaker ones we can even find. Other than one Talk Shaka teams, but those are pretty rare. Most people got multiple. You will actually win if you cast again. Oh, that's unfortunate. I haven't seen this team in a while. Talk Shaka team, but you put your hero in last slot, which you can't currently see because he got replaced. It's generally way better to put in first slot. So you almost never see it in this order. Gosh. Get rid of that cough. Give it a week or two. I think this summer I'm going to try to lose a lot of weight as well. I'm going to see if I can try losing like 5 pounds a month and get below 200 finally. I've been slowly trying to for years now. He's like a decade ago, I was like 130. And at peak pandemic, I was almost like 240. And right now I think I'm like 215. That's like one of my goals this summer. Try to see if by September I can get down to like 200. I don't think it's going to happen, but we're going to try. So far I've been pretty consistently losing like 1 pound a month, but that's like very slow. Ring Fit. Yeah, maybe we should bring back the Ring Fit streams. No, I was just gonna go out walking more. Since it's been closer to like winter and spring, I haven't been going out as much. But the weather's starting to slowly get nicer. I just gotta wait till all the pollen goes away. Like a couple weeks from now. So I would love if we ever get a turn. That'd be nice. A treadmill Uno? Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I've done the treadmill, but not treadmill Uno. That was fun. Honestly, these days I would do treadmill Old School RuneScape. We'll run agility laps in Old School RuneScape while we do the actual treadmill. Actually, I haven't bothered maxing out agility in that game. I was waiting until they add the new Volumore agility course. They were originally going to do it in Wave 1, but I think at this point they delayed it to Wave 2, which is coming this summer. Which is perfect timing, because that's when I'm going to try losing weight. Yeah, I still really want to max in that game so we can start playing the game. We're almost there. But we still got a ways to go. I think the efficiency website said we're about 230 hours away from maxing. But given that we're going to be AFKing most of them, it's going to be closer to like 500 hours. Which sounds like a lot of time, but you have to keep in mind you're clicking like once every like 5 minutes or something for a lot of activities. Well, it sounds like a lot of time. Something like an hour might literally be like 3 minutes of input. You just stopped eating? Shave your head and cosplays throughout. Honestly, I probably am getting a shave soon. And it's mostly because of my next dentist appointment. It didn't really matter for cleaning, but I want to get rid of all this beard for when I do the next dentist appointment. It's just annoying having a beard when you're getting all that done. Because then it just gets like really wet from everything. Because the thing that they have that covers you doesn't really cover the beard. It covers your body. So sometime between now and next Thursday, we're gonna have everything off. Not sure when I'll bother getting it done, but sometime between now and Thursday. Next week's Thursday, not this week. What from everything? What's the dentist doing to you exactly? Well, I'm not sure what to call some of that stuff. The filament and everything. Lester. I just realized we're level 1919. When did that happen? So how much boost do we have left? Like half an hour, right? 20 minutes. Oh no, that's my XP booster. Yeah, half an hour. That's what I thought. I was gonna say. I swore we had a bit more time than that. But yeah, we have 35 minutes left. The other one's our XP booster, which we only had 3, not 4 of. Because we used all on Vault Weekend. The 3 we had left was from Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Well, you know, today being Tuesday. Okay, I can't win, but at some point he'll give me a turn. Sometime today. Oh, so at the final 15-minute mark, I think we'll hand out the final code. Because right now we should be at the 30-minute mark. Or, you know, of time remaining. That's it going sarcastic. I can't read sarcasm. You're back with Wendy's? Nice. Oh, did you get the new Frosty that they have? I'm not sure if they still have it right now. But yeah, I got it the other day. It's so good. The creamsicle one. I used to go to the... Oh, actually, you've probably been there too before. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other soft serve places that have it. But it's the same flavor as like that vanilla orange swirl. And I always associate it to the Jersey Shore. Because there's like a billion ice cream places there that sell that exact soft serve. At least back in the day. I'm not sure about these days. But like every single block, if not even a shorter distance, there'll be a an entire ice cream place. And they were always missing like one flavor. Because they would have like the dual for like 2 different colors. And it was always vanilla and orange. Like instead of vanilla and chocolate. And gosh, that creamsicle flavor is so good. Yeah, that's what I always think of whenever I taste that flavor. Because I would always get that ice cream there when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other soft serve places that had it as well. But that was like the only place I ever got it. So I just always associate it to there. What do I still want to achieve in Gems of War? Definitely level 2000. Max all pets. And have a point where we truly have everything once again. Like all weapons, all troops, all everything. Because we're still bottlenecked by a couple things. Most notably these days, Underspire is the main thing stopping us from doing that. Because for all intents and purposes, level 2000 is max level in Gems of War. Like, number keeps going up, but it is effectively max level. We're at 1919 right now. That's a problem. Wow, that Zolgoth just got so much value. Also, I just realized I have this set up in offensive order, not defensive order. I just now noticed that. Normally, you want to have Wand in front of Stellarix rather than Stellarix in front of Wand. Stellarix first is quicker win, but riskier. And I just now realized we've been running it the whole time. The problem is a situation like this, you can't cleanse. But also, if you go the slower method, sometimes they outdamage you before you can even do anything. Did I get any anniversary cake? No, I did not bother getting any anniversary cake. Mostly because I'm going to be celebrating my mom's birthday anyways in like a week. Because her birthday's next week's Thursday. But I can't eat next week's Thursday because I have a dentist appointment. So we're actually going to be celebrating at some point before next week's Thursday. I'm not sure the exact date because it's whenever she's free. But, did we just lose like 3 battles in a row? But, yeah, our birthday's on May 2nd. But I have a dentist appointment on May 2nd, so we're celebrating it before May 2nd. I'm just not sure when. Why on earth is someone running the new dragon? I guess the new dragon's not bad. I just wasn't really expecting anyone to really be running it. He's actually a pretty good troop overall. It's just if you had to choose between Ihikato or him, unless you're building a pure dragon team, which is what he did, you're not really using him. Because normally you're going to get more value from Takshaka than you will from the new yellow dragon guy. With the only exception being a 4x dragon team. Oh, we got webbed. That's problematic. Oh, we did not get frozen, though, oddly enough. Webbed, but not frozen. I think we hand out the next code in a few minutes. Actually, I might just hand it out now. I was going to hand it out with 15 minutes remaining. I think we're at like 20 right now, so might as well just do it now. Which we went long tonight. We went even longer than the other night when we went to the Vault grind. Uh, 24 minutes. Yeah, I might as well just do it now. Here you guys go. The final code of the stream. I have no clue how many we're up to. I want to say 5, 6, 7. Probably not 8. I think we did slightly less than 8. But I don't really have enough codes at the moment to really be doing 8. But if you count the pet code as multiple codes, technically we're at 8. Well, let me go get you guys the code. Final one for tonight, until tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm going to run out of this month's code by Friday, but I already got next month's codes. So I'll just start dipping into next month's. It's not too big a deal. I just want to make sure not to dip into them too much, otherwise we're going to run out of them by the end of next month then. And just delay the issue. But since we already have next month's early, might as well do a few more today like we did. Because otherwise I would have done like 3 or 4. I think we're up to like 6 right now. Oh, so I did click paste, by the way. It is not wanting to function. Alright, round 2. We'll do it a third time. I should have taken brown. Whoops. Actually, ended up working out. Like, I'm so confused as to why this isn't copy pasting. I've clicked it like 4 times and it still hasn't. There we go, finally. Yeah, the code has been posted. If it'll ever go. At some point it'll render through. Go, go, go. I clicked enter, it just has to think. There we go. It has been posted. At least on my end it's showing it has. There it goes. And now we go for 20 more minutes, just finishing out PvP. How far we get on ladder. Actually, where are we point-wise? 17,000. Alright, well, we took second. I'm definitely not going for first, so. Someone mentioned earlier that they're in my bracket. Definitely got to check at the end of the week to see where we are in their bracket. Because I'm probably not going for first in mine, but I might be able to go for first in theirs. Worst comes to worst, we can win with Tuck Shaka even if it goes crazy. Not gonna matter because he's won. There's no way we can't take this, really? Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. There has to be one way we can move that to get it where I wanted it to. You can actually win with Zolgoth. Don't do it. There we go. We didn't do it. We're safe. Weird, sketchy fight. That's fine. What do we need here? We'll take the red. Get her a pokety poke. Pokety poke to pokety poke. I kind of needed that. Luckily, we have a backup plan. It's called the Billion Tuck Shaka sitting behind it. That's one nice thing about this order. Even though it dies quicker up front, it keeps our double Tuck Shaka really protected. If it comes down to more of a skull fight. It just puts Stellarex heavily at risk, but it keeps our double Tuck Shaka, well, equally as safe. Because either way, they're just as safe. Sani, don't encourage him. Oh wait, why did I do that? I already had the win condition. I could actually lose now. Why did I do that? Okay, luckily we didn't lose, but... why on earth did I do that? For some reason I was thinking Submerge or Barrier or something. Yep, come on. Alright, the final stretch. Go get our last little bit of points, get it like 20-something thousand. Yeah, Sonny, just let me know later. All good. Yeah, either on Saturday and or Sunday. Probably Saturday. I won't really probably need to know it too much, but if it's close enough, I might as well try. Also, how are we losing to this? This isn't a battle we should lose. He's actually about to legitimately kill us with Iron Gut in a PvP battle. I didn't even think that was possible these days. It's a low rarity one, too. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why I say even in early game, Iron Gut is worth it. He got one Devourer, and now he just devours our whole team. It only takes one for you to get infinite Devours. Will we still go for a Power World tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow will be the last Power World stream for a little while. We'll be starting around noon Eastern Standard Time. My main goal will be breeding and trying to kill out probably every last tower. Either solo or with the group. Though I might have to take out the very, very last one solo. I'm not even sure if I'll have the damage output for it, but I'm sure I'm going to try. Because there's 2 towers left. And I know for sure everyone will be too weak to take out the final tower, so I might have to try soloing it. But that'll be for the end of next stream. Can I have full mana right now? Nope, I need a triple red to fall. I should have 10 minutes, right? Yep. Oh no, 15 minutes. Oh wait, we still have a full 15. Nice. Now let's keep going. But yeah, tomorrow will be the very last time we do Power World for a little while. We're definitely not done with Power World. But I would say it's the final stream for a little bit, until they update the game more and other stuff. Well, we'll still be playing other games, co-op-wise. Our next co-op game is going to be Plate Up, as Cookie and Isabel has convinced us to do so. Yeah, we'll be doing that this Saturday for the first time. I'll probably try starting a little bit earlier, too. If it works for Genki. That we'll just do it at noon. Either or works. I guess we'll still do it at noon. So you can sell everything? No, that doesn't mean you can sell everything. Just because we're not playing it for a while doesn't mean we're never coming back to that world. I'll just be on hiatus for a little while. I'll probably try focusing on group content for the next stream. See if we can get a legendary schematic from a legend yet. Because we still haven't gotten any of the 3 legendaries. In the sense of getting a legendary schematic from the 4 legends. Or 3 legends, depending on how you look at it. Isabel's definitely hitting the Power World pawn shop. I don't doubt that. There's a reason I keep all valuables in my inventory. Their safety is not guaranteed anywhere else. And if there's somehow a way to enable PvP in the future, yeah, they wouldn't be safe either. Honestly, I'm really curious to see how Power World works in PvP, or PvP works in Power World. Probably gonna take them like half a year to a year before they implement it. But I'm really curious how that will work. Because I feel like that game with PvP on a limited time server would work really well. Like if there's a server that's just active for like 10 hours or 5 hours or however long, and everyone just like tries to gain resources in that time, and then after that time there's just like a gigantic just battle of everyone for land and everything else. It's such a good premise. Because it's never really been done with like units before in that sense. Like in a Pokemon-esque way. In real time. Like every single game that's ever done it was like purely gunplay. But in that case, it would only be half gunplay. It'd be like 1/3 base building, 1/3 guns, and 1/3 pals. It'll basically be like Fortnite with pals. Not quite. But no, I feel like the concept of PvP over land mass, but having it on like a temporary server. There's one big issue with like PvP over land mass and like, let's say, long-running MMOs. Is the biggest guilds in the entire game will have control over it. But if you just have like a small server of like 20 people, 30 people, however many it is, like you're not gonna have, well, you might still have like clan issues where like a clan of 10 will like take over an area. But assuming everyone plays purely free-for-all, that'd be like so much fun. And if it ever does get too unbalanced, well, you just go to a different server then. One that's a bit more balanced with everyone. Because in MMOs with that concept, the biggest issue that happens with it is it just monopolizes lands to the biggest clans. It's the biggest issue I had with, what was that game called? Albion Online. We tried that one around the time when it launched. And the biggest issue that game had as would kind of be expected from any MMO, is it got overran by like a few clans that owned everything. Like every shop, every land area, all those dark zones that are like ultra high risk, high reward. It was just completely ran by clans. Like you couldn't even like go into them if you weren't in a clan. Because otherwise one of the faction clans would just kick you out and instantly kill you in the area. Since it was free for all multi-combat PvP. You could have like 20 people on you at once. If not hundreds. But it works a lot better in like a small server kind of situation. Where you don't have like factions of dozens of people just locking down areas. It's a lot more manageable if it's only like a person or a few people just kind of grouping up. Rather than like 100 plus just locking down an entire area forever. At all times of the day. Oh no, we're gonna get mana drain. Wait, all that and he missed every... Oh no, he got one out by the end. I was gonna say, he missed every single mana drain opportunity. Can we cleanse? Can we cleanse? Nope, not if he gets mana drain. No, retreat button, go, 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 go. Unfortunate. I'm not sure why I took this one instead of Grey King. Should probably taken Grey King. Oh, too bad I didn't replace the Stellarix. That would have been so nice. Taking our 50-50 chance we have to get an extra turn. We didn't. By 50-50 I mean we're frozen on half the colors. I guess it's slightly more in our favor because we can also do it off the skull. It's like 4 out of 3. Or 3 out of 4 that are frozen. 4 out of 3 that aren't. Alright, final stretch. 7 minutes left. Oh, is Trippy ready? Oh, not yet. I think it is in like a few minutes. Alright, should be able to get in like what? 10 more fights? 14? Depends how smooth they go or lack thereof. Oh good, perfect cleanse time. If anyone still has any other questions or anyone want me to go over, do let me know. Because once that timer expires, we will probably end the 8-year anniversary of the channel to continue for another forever. As long as your Gems of War servers are around. So we jump ship to a different game. No, well, obviously you'll eventually have to whenever Gems of War shuts down. I'm not sure what this channel would look like if Gems of War ever shut down. Like, obviously we'll be replacing it with something. I'd still stream a ton of other games. I'm just not sure, like, what our core game would be if, like, Gems of War wasn't our core game. Is Underspire easy this week? What was Underspire this week? It was Leonis Empire. I wouldn't use the word easy to describe it. We do have armor boost ratio, but they only hit one at a time. They also only boost based on ally armor, not enemy armor like Tesla does. They're like way weaker Tesla in a sense. But it's harder than last week, but definitely on the easier half of Kingdoms. Like, way harder than last week, but easier than, like, every week we had for, like, 4 weeks straight when we were getting to, like, that super hard streak. Oh, no, it's pretty middle range. Like, there's little that's auto-win. But you're generally not really going to be losing. Oh, so hello, Gina. Welcome, welcome. Wait, Emperor, are you running Emperor Corvash team? Oh, wait, never mind. That's normal Emperor. So you're feeding his Lion Prince then. Okay, that built one team that was Emperor into Corvash. To try to utilize its high true damage and tank ability. But you can also do it into those Knights. You can do it into pretty much anything. But yeah, Emperor, I do feel like is going to be one of the biggest plays to do for Underspire this week. Just put something really beefy in your first slot and buff it up with Emperor over and over again. It's like Empress, but half as much stats. But it applies to your first slot instead of your last slot. It's a good way to make sure you just don't die. Is there something from the Kingdom that has 50% score reduction? I know on my tank team too, I also put a 25% in first slot. I know we do have access to 50%. It's just a lot of the 50% I don't think have as good of ability. Like, for example, you can put Leona's Tower in first slot, but it's just weaker Corvash, which is why I went with Corvash. But it's tankier at not dying, both with Invulnerable and with Stone Skin. Like, it wins slower, but it's way safer. Because it counters everything tank-wise. Well, I guess except spell reduction, but it gains barrier on cast, so you can kind of utilize that, I guess. No, casting is generally not as big of an issue as skulls are. That's not the direction I wanted to take that. Oops. A misclick. Oh, we did not die for the misclick, surprisingly. Only problem is that's not enough mana. And it's still not enough mana. At some point we'll get a turn. Alright, one more fight and I'll check the timer. Even if it's not done, I think Tribute's ready. Gotta grab our shiny Tribute. Oh, come on. He's running Double Talk Shaka into... That's really funny. There's obviously someone who doesn't have Stellaryx, but they're running the next best thing, and that's actually pretty solid. Their next best option is actually pretty good. He's running Grey King instead of Stellaryx, which is actually really, really strong. I'm still surprised I'm not seeing more Grey Kings. I guess if you have the option to go Stellaryx or Grey King, obviously you're going Stellaryx, which is probably why we're not seeing as many Grey Kings. But Grey King is absurdly strong. Yep, Tribute's ready. Yeah, I think we can get like 2 or 3 more fights in. Let's go do them. And then we'll end it there. Gosh, it's getting late. It's almost midnight. I didn't realize we were going to go so long tonight. Oh yeah, we're still missing a lot of banner combinations. We have all the +1/+1s, but every combination of +2, +1, -1 is, like, never going to happen. I forget how many it is, but it's a really big number. Like, it's a big enough number that's never going to happen in the history of the game, unless they add some kind of way where we get 10 more banners than we do now. They were for a little while with war bands, but we've gotten, like, 6 new war bands over the course of, like, 5 years or whatever it's been. So even though that could have been a way to add a lot more to the game, they never really did. Like, they did some, but they never did it to a degree. Ah, why did I do that? We're going to lose now. Wait, there's a chance. There's a chance. Alright, we should be fine. Worst comes to worst, they just kill him with Takshaka. They submerge so we can't even hit it. Alright, one more fight. Come on, big one. Oh, yeah, we'll take the biggest fight, I guess. This one uses a mix of everything. Wait, is he using Great King and Stellarex? We've seen that before, but that's pretty rare to see both. Normally you run one or the other, of course. Also, I knew that could have been taken for extra turn. We get more mana from taking it for a 3. Or we would have if it would have surged. Didn't actually surge. No way, he actually got it. No! Okay, let's try it again. Wow, he actually got it. Are we going over to Palia? I'll see you in Pal World tomorrow, then. It's like Palia, but with guns. I should have cleansed. We might actually die here. There we go. Get him done. One more hit. There we go. Oh, an update dropped today. Nice. Alright, there we go. Let's see. What's our final rating? We obviously didn't take first, but we got to 22,000. Which secures us a pretty solid second. And hopefully on Sani's leaderboard, we're in first. Actually, Sani, can you check your thing? What is your first place at right now on your leaderboard? Like first, second, or third, or even just first, I'm curious. Like, I'm curious if it's higher or lower than what we have to deal with here. Because if it's higher, I might as well just secure second on my leaderboard and not even worry about it. But if it's a lower, then there's a chance. Oh yeah, there's 2 more redeem codes we handed out earlier. Alright, was that everything then? Unless we want to use more boosts to this. Wow, these boosts are almost over. Gosh, we've been going for a while. If we go for so long, our PvP boosts we activated are almost done. I'm just double checking that we actually did everything. I believe we did. But anyways, guys, I guess that will conclude our 8-year anniversary stream then. I guess I'll just wait on Sani to see what the number is because I'm actually kind of curious. But we will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 3.5 hours prior to now, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're also should be starting around noon for Power World tomorrow, which will be our last Power World stream for a while. I'll still be doing co-op. We'll be doing that on Saturday for played up for the first time. But tomorrow will be our last Power World for a while. Are all weapon maxed, including maxing Mang? Yes, I even did Mang and Essence of Evil. I have truly maxed out all weapons now. If I go to upgradable, we have truly maxed all. It doesn't even let me scroll through the quick bar because they're all maxed. Yep, even Mang. We have truly maxed every weapon in the game, other than the 2 we don't have that we could easily get at any point. And by any point, I mean, this, we just have to go buy the Kingdom Pass. I haven't bothered doing that yet. And this we get for free the next Midnight Kingdom. We just haven't had it roll around. But both of those are easy to obtain. The only troops we are missing are the 4 Underspire ones that are pure RNG. And the only pets we are missing are the PvP pets that I'm waiting on next patch before I bother getting. All 10 of them. Or maybe even more if they add even more next patch. And the only pet we're missing that isn't a PvP pet is the Worm. Which was $5 money locked earlier, and I've been trying to get it for free. Apparently the guilds already had it once or twice. I just wasn't on when it was around. But anyways, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Thanks for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the generosity to stream too. Let's see. Can I see the full list? me see if I click this, if I can see the full list of everyone who has contributed to this stream. Just so I can go through them all and thank everyone again for whoever might still be here. Let's see. Can I see it through here? No, I gotta see it through my YouTube thing. It's being really slow right now. Come on, please. Let's go say one last thank you wave. Will it not let me? It might not let me. My other computer is just being so glazily slow right now. I've clicked it like 5 times and it's like trying to think of what it's trying to do. And the worst part is on my other computer, I can't actually even see it right now. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, wait. We got this. Okay, if I click here, can I see a whole list of every single one that's happened this whole stream? I assume the answer is yes. I don't see any reason why it would be no. Let's hope so. Loading. Gosh, it is taking forever to load. That's something I really have to do. I eventually need to go replace out the computer I'm using now for an actual setup. And then use the computer I'm using now as my like side computer. Okay, good. It does bring up the whole list. Yeah. Okay, let me go through one last thank you wave. Well, thank you absolutely everyone, of course. But let me go thank everyone who also contributed monetarily to the channel this stream. We go all the way from the top and just go all the way down if it'll ever let me scroll there. Gosh, I wish I could do this on the other computer. This is being so slow right now. I'll say hello, or not hello, but thank you, Chad. Thank you, Tyrion. Thank you, everyone else, as in the person called everyone else, as in AKA Mr. Z. Thank you, Tyrion again. Thank you, Lester. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, Cynical. Thank you, Defiant. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Beer. Thank you, Isabel. And thank you, everyone else who's been here. Not the person, everyone else. All the other people. But thank you, everyone, for continued support over the last 8 years or however long. And, yeah, we'll keep going. I'll catch all of you guys later. Thank you so much as per usual. And I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching. Oh, I'm first place in your league? Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Well, thank you, Sonny. Yeah, definitely let me know on, like, Saturday, then. Or, like, what second place is on Saturday. Just so I kind of know. But yeah, that's perfect, then. Thank you, Sonny. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.